just trying to tell his father.
This is Claire Hall, and she likes to bother the police.
I'm not kidding you.
You are kidding.
You are impeding an investigation right now, and you're really bothering me.
Which
Go sit in your car.
What
I will talk to him in a minute. Get in your car now!
Tell him, take it. No, you do not touch me. Oh my God!
So how did this Karen manage to get arrested at the site of someone else's car accident? It all went down on the 9th of February, 2023. Claire was driving down Route 1 in South Kingstown, Rhode Island, when she noticed an accident ahead of her. She pulled over and made sure the two drivers were okay. One of the drivers was a 17-year-old minor, so she took his phone and contacted his father. Shortly after that, officers arrived at the scene.
Yeah, put it in park.
His phone is in his pocket.
Now try and turn it off.
But he's shaking like crazy, so he probably should not be driving. He can't hear.
Yeah, the key's stuck.
Okay.
It's broken.
Are you gonna? Well, so you think he's gonna be taken to the scene, or will he just?
Are you?
I'm not. No. I'm on the phone with his father.
Yeah, it's my dad. But
How many cars are involved right now?
Not mine. That's mine.
All right, let's. We need to get that off the road. All right, can we get that into the parking lot?
Yeah.
We'll take care of him, man.
I'm just trying to tell his father. So.
Well, we're in the middle of the highway, right? So.
All right, can you move your car, please? Thank you. My man, is your car drivable?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna get it off to the side of the road. All right.
All I'm saying is I can leave. I just want to tell his father.
You don't have to leave. Just move your car.
I just want you to tell me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
All right,
okay.
let's have a seat right over here. Is that your mom?
No.
Claire wasn't related to either of the drivers. She had simply inserted herself into their investigation, and the officer was quickly losing his patience.
No?
You want to talk to his father here? Why don't you talk to his father?
I'm working. Can you please go sit in your car? You have nothing to do with
His
this.
father.
I
He's
understand.
A minor. I'm an attorney because he's a minor. You need to tell me. Is he going to be here?
I don't need to tell you anything. I'm going to arrest you in a second if you don't get in your car. Do you understand me? I'm not kidding you.
You are kidding.
You are impeding an investigation right now, and you're really bothering me.
Which I
go
tell
sit in
his
your car.
father. What
I will
should I
talk
tell
to him
his
in a
father?
minute. Get in your car now.
Tell him. Take it. No, you do not touch me. Oh my God! Stop! Oh my God! Stop it! Are you kidding?
Knock it off.
You will.
Knock it off.
No, get your hands off me
Knock
right now.
it off.
Get your hands off me. No.
Yes.
Tell him to get his hands
Yes,
off me.
I do.
Tell him to get his hands off me. Oh my God! Are you
Stop.
No, I'm not stopping. Are you fucking kidding me, right? You recorded this.
It's recording.
Recorded it.
I'm wearing a body cam.
Recorded it. I understand, but why am I under arrest?
Because you weren't listening to anything we were saying.
Oh my God.
Claire was not happy with the sudden turn of events and was ready to loudly voice her displeasure.
You gotta be kidding me.
Stop.
No.
Stop talking.
No. This is so ridiculous. I cannot even believe this.
Yeah.
Oh my
Go
God.
put her in my car.
I just wanted to know. I could tell his father if he was going to the hospital. I'm not even involved in this. I can't believe this.
That was our point the whole time.
I cannot believe this.
That was our point the
You
whole
were
time. You are not
screaming at me.
involved.
Oh
You
my
are not
God.
involved.
I'm a good
We
Samaritan.
instructed you to do something,
I'm a good
and you
Samaritan
refused to do it.
I'm a good Samaritan who stopped to help a kid, and this
Let's
is
go.
what happened. Okay, stop growling me. I'll get up on my own. You're crazy.
Now.
Oh my God, stop it. Ow! Ow! I want my phone. It's over there. What am I doing? He's pulling my... Hey, stop. Get my shoe. Please get my shoe.
Okay.
Get my... Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot even believe this. No. This man is being out of me. Holy, yes he is. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is the crazy, I've never, stop pushing me, please, I will walk. Are you kidding me? You guys don't know how much trouble you are. I'm gonna see you both for salt. I know. What's that? You're in so much trouble, I can't even tell you. Oh my God, this is the craziest thing I've ever, in my entire, I'm not gonna relax. I can't. I don't have to. You guys, where do you get this machismo? This is bull. I I need my phone. It's on the ground over there. Call my husband. He's also an attorney.
Go ahead, go ahead.
This is so bad. Yeah. I can't even.
The phone's right here.
Oh, right.
She was charged with obstructing officers, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. She's looking at imprisonment for up to 2 years and 6 months and fines of up to $1,500. Claire Hall has since sued the police in federal court, alleging that she suffered injuries to her shoulders, teeth, and bladder, along with psychological damage, emotional distress, embarrassment, humiliation, and loss of bodily functions because of the arrest. Next, we head over to Orlando International Airport in Florida. Officers were called to the scene to deal with 43-year-old Chad Bro, a male Karen yelling and screaming at everybody because he didn't want to wear a mask. Bro was flying with Southwest Airlines, and according to their website at the time, federal law required each person to wear a mask at all times throughout the flight. Bro didn't like that rule and was causing a commotion, trying to get people to take off their masks. That's when the police arrived.
83, it's 10-4 and 10-12.
15. I mean, we're in jail. I mean, let's go.
This flight continuing somewhere else.
We gotta get out of here. Why are y'all touching me? 6 feet. Put me in handcuffs. Let's go.
Nobody's trying to put you in handcuffs.
I am never wearing a mask again. You're gonna take your mask off. You know why? You're bold. This guy's talking. Let's go.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Talking?
Cut
I'm
it
gonna
out.
sue you.
All right.
You're getting sued.
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
be a multi. Why are you touching me?
You're gonna hit that deck in a minute.
I believe you.
You're gonna hit that deck.
I believe you.
Don't
I
ask
believe
me.
you.
Let's go.
My
Outside.
God is tougher than you. Take your mask off.
Let's get out here.
You're
and I need to see
smiling.
your ID. Don't play with me.
Look, I'm not. You're a
All
big
right, let's
guy.
go.
You think I'm afraid of you?
I don't want you to be
This is what
afraid.
dying for the Lord is. I will lay down my life on it.
Over the course of this arrest, Bro is going to make two things abundantly clear. He doesn't like the sight of masks, and he only respects the biggest, strongest men around.
Figured it out.
What's your name?
Chad, bro, what's your name? No, you tell me your name. Take your mask down and tell me your name.
My name is Officer Ray Chad.
Well, who's at the bottom in your life? Who do you know? Who prayed for you? Why are you a good man? No, look.
Let's calm
Who
down.
prayed for you? I want to know.
Let's talk about this reasonably.
Who prayed for you?
To get to an understanding.
Look, I want to do that for you.
Stand
You
right
know
up.
what?
Okay, go. Stand
You
right
have a
up.
test right now in your life.
Now
If you
explain
want to
to me-
mess with me,
Explain
listen
to me what happened. Calm down.
Nothing
Calm
happened.
down. Okay.
Are you a
and
real
calmly,
man?
Calmly talk
You a
to
real
me.
man?
Okay. And explain
I
to me
figured something out.
what happened while you were on this plane.
you love the Lord. I want to know that. This is a test. I'm not getting arrested. What's your name? You're a bold man. You're the only one with the bump. He thought he was tough. Where is he? I thought you were tough. Stand right here.
Chad.
Better stand back over there.
I'm not.
Chad,
You move me.
talk to
He
me.
won't touch me.
Hey. Talk
You don't
to
know
me.
who I am.
Talk to me.
Do you know who my father
Talk
is?
to me. Okay, calm down. and
Well,
talk
you're
to
the
me.
only man I will talk to. Look at him. He can't even look at me in the eyes. You're a man. Who prayed for you? Tell me who prayed for you.
Just calm down.
No. Look, take your hand off me.
Take your hand off me.
I ain't touching you. Y'all both were touching me. You want to get sued? I will be a multi-billionaire if you want to touch
Chad,
me.
you got any bags?
I came with nothing.
All right, so you can head straight to the main terminal.
I like you because you can talk to a man.
So you're going straight to the main terminal to the left.
You know what an angel is?
I'm saying, where did you
It's incredibly apparent that Chad Bro is intoxicated, and that's likely what's fueling this incessant rambling. However, when he starts getting aggressive towards the police officers, that's when he gets into some real trouble.
Do you stare at women with lust in your heart? No, you don't. That's why I like you. He's the only one that don't stare at women with lust in his heart. In here.
So you traveling
But
with your wife,
if you
Steve?
take your mask down, I'll answer you. I'm not talking to anybody with the mask.
I can't do that. Okay?
Because you know why? Because you're a coward.
No.
This is your
It's
test.
because
You want to know what a
policy
test
at
is?
this airport that I wear it.
You got a woman in your life
Since
that's
I'm
stronger
working
than
here,
you.
I'm gonna follow their
No.
policy.
I don't care.
Okay, I
Do you have a
know
woman
that.
in your life that's
I'm
stronger
saying
than
you
you
don't
are?
care.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Let me ask you
Like I
this.
said,
You're a whipped
it's the
man, aren't
policy of
you?
this airport.
You're going to tell your
As
wife
long
to
as I'm
shut
working,
up,
I'm
and you're going to be a real man. Are you ready to be a man? You want your wife to be the woman on these TV shows that you're not proud of? Your wife is looking for a real man, and I guarantee this. If you think you're a man, I promise you, your wife will say, why aren't you that bold? Take your mask down. And look, if y'all think is bad, y'all are stupid. You know who Owen Benjamin is? Do you know who that man is? He's a comedian that you people.
Hey, man.
You
Look,
what did you hear
listen,
last night?
listen.
You watched pornography, didn't
Don't
you?
touch me again.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Touch me again.
If you
Okay.
think you're
Chad,
bigger than God,
Chad,
answer me.
Don't touch me again. Do you understand that?
Are you bigger than God?
Despite multiple warnings, Bro continues to act aggressively. Of course, that could only lead to one outcome.
You understand what I just said?
I can do whatever I want. This man ain't even half the man as you. You're the biggest man in here. And look, he got his. I'll talk to you.
Don't touch me.
Dude, what you gonna do? Do it. What y'all heard on TV last night? Hey. That's fine. I don't care. Y'all can food. Done.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
Y'all are assaulting.
Put your hand behind your back.
Where's the real man?
What's
Any
up?
real man passed this test. Y'all are. Oh, what did I say? Oh, yeah, this is great. Y'all are all done. Any woman in here, this is what a man does for his daughter. Anybody looks at their daughter with lust in their heart, they're a
You'd think after that painful arrest, Bro would quiet down a little. Nope, he was just getting started. He never stopped talking while they escorted him out of the airport.
that alley nose, I want them to smile. I'm sick of their frowns. I want smiling people in my life. And if you can't look at me and smile, you're not a real man. You say hi or hello, lady. You're a pretty lady. A real man ever seek you out and come to you like a man? Don't ever let a man disrespect you. That's not a man, that's a boy. If you're disrespecting the
While they bound his legs for struggling too much.
strong man is
Bars. Bars down.
Even as he was getting processed at the station, Chad Bro never stopped talking.
Not many people will have some balls like you. You probably stood up to some people. And you know what? I stood up to a guy. I've been through a lot, you guys.
Bro was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer and disorderly conduct. His bond was set at $2,750. If he's found guilty, he's looking at up to 60 days in jail or up to 5 years on probation with a fine of $5,500 to top it all off. On February 16, 2023, an officer from the Indian River County Sheriff's Department in Fort Pierce, Florida, responded to a call at a local public supermarket, claiming that someone had assaulted a disabled man with a service dog.
A service dog here. Another customer said it's not a service dog, so she kicked him in the
She kicked the service dog or?
head. Kicked the gentleman.
Yeah,
That's what he said. I don't know.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No. How you doing now? Babysitter. It's the gentleman right there with the blue shirt with the dog, and I believe the lady.
She's wrong. You gotta run quick.
I don't think she's gonna outrun me. That's for sure.
That's a fact.
Where's she at? That lady over there? I got you, Mom.
She's trying to move quickly because she knows she stepped out.
The victim's name is Martin Drabeck, a disabled 71-year-old man. He eagerly directs the officer to the woman who he claims assaulted him, hoping she wouldn't have time to flee. Now, no matter what you imagine this assaulter might look like, I guarantee you'd never expect what the officer encountered next.
Oh, here it is.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
So they really did call you, huh?
Yes.
Good.
What's going on?
Last dog jumped on you. Afterwards, I kicked him in the
You kicked who?
okay?
You kicked
So
who?
what would you like to discuss?
What's the story?
What's the story? I asked the man why he had the dog in here. It's a service dog. Where's his jacket? Where's his proof? I don't have to show you. The law says I don't have to. I said, well, we'll go up to the desk then. I don't have to show them either. I said, because he's not a service dog. And then the dog jumped on me. So I turned around and I kicked him in the...
The assaulter shown to be 80-year-old retiree Virginia Wargo Pitzner, while most people are reluctant to admit their crimes to the police. Before the officer could even get a word in, Virginia already confessed to assaulting Martin. The manner in which she describes the event shows a level of entitlement you'd think nobody could maintain after 80 years on Earth. It's clear that this Karen has never experienced consequences before, But that egocentric worldview of hers is about to be brought tumbling down.
You have your ID on you?
He then presented this thing. I don't do this. I don't sell this to people. But here's this thing. I said, shove it up your.
Well, he doesn't have to. Number one, you don't work here. It's not your right to be asking around.
It's not my right?
No, it's not.
Oh, well, here.
I don't need your debit card. I need your ID.
Why not? You're going to give me a ticket.
As a matter of fact, you are going to jail.
Oh, that's even better.
Yep. So, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Give me.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Oh, wait. Can I put my wallet away?
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
You guys have nothing better to do.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you.
How old are you?
I'm 80.
You're 80, acting like a 14-year-old.
Well, you're like a
Any weapons on you?
Yeah, my mouth.
I can see that.
You're just leaving that in the middle of the street? This is the biggest joke I've ever
Call
seen.
for 1 to 10.
What?
You want me to put this in your car? What do you want me to do with this?
If I tell you, you'll give me another ticket. No, I want to take it with me. Why would I not want my license, my credit cards, and all my money put back in my pocketbook and take it with me?
Okay. Well, I gotta search it before I take it. Okay.
I'll go right ahead. My pen might do something to you. Watch out. It's a James Bond little pen.
Yeah. Walk over to my car.
Oh, no, it's not your car. My car. I pay taxes.
I pay taxes as well. Probably pay more taxes than you.
I doubt it.
The officer deserves to be commended for how well he's handling the situation. This 80-year-old wasn't kidding when she said the only weapon on her is her mouth, as she's taken every opportunity to be as rude as possible to this officer. It really seems like she's delusional and doesn't understand the severity of her situation, but it'll quickly become clear.
Why do I not have a right to question a person when the law says you can't have animals in supermarkets and stores? Tell me.
Service animals are exempt, and you're not allowed to.
I asked him if it was
You're
a
not allowed
service
to ask.
dog. Why?
Because you're not allowed to. It's protected. There's people with disabilities. You didn't know that?
Because it's in his head. That's where his disability is.
You still doesn't have the right to
Well, I
make you kick someone.
the dog didn't have the right to jump on me, did he? Service animals don't jump on me.
You instigated the whole thing.
The dog jumped on me before I kicked him in the head.
According to Florida Statute 413.08 subsection 4, any person who interferes with a disabled person with a service animal's admittance or enjoyment of public places is guilty of a misdemeanor punishable by 30 hours of community service with an organization that helps disabled people. Virginia's incessant public outburst would likely constitute a violation of this law.
Where's your dog? I expected you to show up with the dog. What? I'm disappointed. You know, this hurts.
Not supposed to be comfortable.
Well, it's not supposed to hurt either, that I got marks.
Virginia's mouth ended up only being a weapon used against herself. In the end, Virginia Ann Wargo Pitzner was arrested for the first time at 80 years old, charged with felony battery on a person over 65, as well as misdemeanor disorderly conduct. She was released on a $3,000 bail shortly after arriving at the Indian River County Jail, with the case still pending at the time of this recording. In February 2023, officers responded to a 911 call that was too outrageous for anyone to believe.
On the scooters, all these pedestrians out here.
Yeah.
She's hauling
Yeah.
around me. All that she did ask her, not supposed to ride. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Start taking pictures. And when she grabbed Ace's hand and pulled Ace toward her and started fighting, grab him by her wrist and started fighting to get the palm off of Ace.
Did she ever throw any punches or anything?
Yep, one, but it landed right here on Ace.
It hit her on her shoulder.
Officer Gabriel Fisher responded to the scene at the Grand Central bus station in St. Petersburg, Florida. It turned out that, as unbelievable as it sounded, the 911 call had been correct. As witnesses corroborated to Officer Fisher, a woman with an infant strapped to her chest had been rapidly riding a scooter and assaulted an elderly female security guard.
Hey man, what's going on?
Nothing, I missed my bus.
Okay. So why are we out here?
Why? Because I missed my bus.
So why am
What
I
kind
here?
of question? You tell me. You're approaching me, sir.
Okay, well, here's the long and short of it, okay? Lose the attitude with me. I didn't cause any
Am
problems.
I under
for you.
arrest?
What at first looks like an unassuming young mother and child is in fact the suspect, Destiny Froese. Just as the witnesses described, her infant child is, in fact, strapped to her chest. How someone could ever do what she's accused of with their child in such a vulnerable position is unthinkable. But it's about to become extremely clear that Froese is quite capable of that and much worse.
No, I'm asking. Am I under arrest
I can
right
make
now?
that decision right now. Do you want to go to jail?
Am I currently under arrest?
You're being trespassed at the very least, okay?
For what?
She wants you off the property. You better lose the attitude. What
Then
is
I
with
will
you?
leave. I will leave.
Give me your information real quick.
No, thank you.
Give me your information
No,
real quick.
sir.
Ma'am, listen.
Sir,
We're not playing this game.
I have a
We are not
meeting to
playing
go
this game.
to.
We're not playing this game. Give me your information right now, because you're being detained on
For
suspicion
what?
of assault. You on battery.
Assault?
You put your hands on the security.
Are you serious?
Give me your name and information right now.
If you want it, you can get it from
No,
here.
I'm not getting it from anybody else. You give me your information right now.
Please
ma'am.
excuse me.
Do not do
Please
this.
excuse me.
You have a child on your chest.
Exactly.
Do
Look
not
how
do
close
this.
you are.
Do not cause issues while you have a
Is your
child.
body
What is
camera
wrong?
on?
Yes, it's on.
Perfect. Thank you.
Give me your information right now.
No, thank you. I'm leaving. I am leaving. Am I under arrest?
You're being detained.
No.
Yes, you
Detained
are.
for what?
I told you already, for battery.
In the state of Florida, battery is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year's sentence or a $1,000 fine. However, as the victim is a licensed security guard, the charge would actually be a felony with much harsher sentencing guidelines. Destiny is showing a clear misunderstanding of the term detained here. While she isn't yet under arrest, as the officers are investigating a crime, she is not free to go and must follow their lawful order to identify herself.
I'll call my attorney on that one too.
You
Excuse you.
Ma'am! Give me your ID right now. I'm
I
not
don't
playing
have
this
an
game
ID.
with you. Then give me something with your name on it and give me your
Let go of my
information.
arm.
Stop
Let
trying
go
to
of
pull
my-
away from me. Stop trying to pull away from me.
Please.
Stop it. What is your deal? Just give me your information.
Alright.
So you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to jail and your child's gonna.
Stop! You're being too aggressive! Stop!
Put your hand down. Don't raise your hand at me.
Stop!
Ma'am, no, listen. You're not going
No.
You're gonna go to protect. You're gonna go to jail and your child's gonna.
Don't say that about my child! That's
Stop.
not
Hands
fair to
down.
me!
You need to listen.
Dad, you guys need to back the up!
No, we don't.
All her manic screaming, flailing, and attempts to pull away from the officers could also land her a resisting arrest with violence charge at best, or a battery on an officer charge at worst, punishable by up to 5 years in prison. On top of all this, she's putting herself at risk of losing custody of her child and showing herself as an unfit mother. But despite all the trouble she's just brewed up for herself, she somehow thinks it's a good idea to act like this.
Child's gonna.
Don't say that about my child! That's not fair
Hands
to me!
down. You need to listen.
Dad, you guys need to back the up!
No, we don't. Ma'am,
I need my back.
do you have anything with your name on it? And what do you have with your name? Pull it out. I already asked you for your license.
You're very, very disrespectfully. Thank you.
Just reach over and grab it. You live here in St. Peter now?
I do. I live at the Alpha House in Dallas.
The Alpha House of Malice.
Sorry?
You know the address there?
No, what's the number?
What's the little one's name? It doesn't matter. Unfortunately. Today it does. It does. It does, ma'am. Listen. Ma'am, listen. There's allegations that you put your hands on someone. Okay? So because the child's present, when that happened, I need the little one's information.
Fed up with her attitude and appalled by her total disrespect for her own child, Officer Fisher walks away to speak with the actual victim.
Where's that guy who said he saw everything? Huh? That guy that witness, what you saw, where'd he go? Did he already leave? Alright. Alright, where did she hit you? She hit you in the face? With both hands? Yeah, well, she did it to herself. She put that baby in harm's way, so.
While the footage is obscured, the victim here points out her head and upper body as the places Destiny hit her. Her name is Aisha Latifa Abdullah, a 66-year-old grandmother working as a security guard. Meanwhile, the other officer is still exercising a massive amount of patience in dealing with Ms. Froze.
So what's going on?
Again, there was allegations that you put your hands on someone. So in the state of Florida, any unwanted touching, that's considered battery. Okay? If someone touched you first and then you touch them, like that's possible, right? But any unwanted touching, that's battery. So this officer has to conduct his investigation. So I don't know which I'm here, right? You saw when I got here, I came right to you. So I don't know what the other side is saying, but he has to conduct his investigation. An allegation of a crime has occurred. So if he asks for your ID and you refuse to give it to him, that in itself is a crime. Okay? So, look, I don't know what route he's going here, what he intends to do, but, I mean, let's just take deep breaths and figure all this out, all right? And, like, I don't know how far he's going and what's being, completely alleged. All I know is someone called and they said that you put your hands on someone, okay? That's a crime. The reason why I asked for his name is when a crime's involved in front of a minor, I have to report it to DCF. I have to.
Well, then I need to call the house that I'm staying at because it's a DCF middleman right there.
Okay. But again, I mean, listen, I don't know what the other side is alleging right now other than you put your hands on her, okay?
I didn't put my hands on her until she swung back at me because I went to snatch the phone out of her hands.
Destiny doesn't realize it, but even after being told the definitions of every crime she's being investigated for, she just admitted to committing battery by stating she was the first person to unlawfully touch the other, as well as admitting that at any point she did begin hitting Aisha Abdullah. But just watch how embarrassing her attempt to wise up and follow the kind of bad legal advice you'd find on Facebook is when Officer Fisher returns.
Miss Rose?
Yeah.
All right, Miss Rose, do you want to answer any questions and talk to me about what happened today or no?
I mean, am I being placed under arrest?
Yeah, I'm going to read you your rights before I talk to you. Do you want to talk to me or am I going to waste my time reading your rights?
Hey, I'm being placed under arrest.
I said you're going to read your rights.
Am I being placed under arrest?
Do you want to talk to me or not?
I'm asking a question so I can make arrangements. Am I being placed under arrest?
More than likely you're going to jail. Do you want to talk to me or no? Do you want to answer any questions about what happened?
Or
tell your side of the story?
Like what?
Do you want to? Yes or no? It's a simple question. Ma'am, he's asking you if you want to answer questions.
And I need to make sure my son does not go into any of y'all's hands.
Ma'am, let's worry about this side of it first, and then obviously I'm not going to rip a child out of a mom's arms. It's not how this works.
Hey.
Destiny continues ignoring the officer, calling a family member to come pick up her child, whose safety she's suddenly very concerned with. Now, where was that concern when she was assaulting a grandmother?
Is that dad or a friend?
That's his aunt.
His aunt?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I'm not I'm missing my work meeting too.
Listen. In order for him to ask you specific questions about what happened today, he would have to read you your rights. Okay? Part of reading you your rights, if you don't want to answer questions, then he's not going to read them. So if you're willing to answer questions and tell your side of the story, he's going to read it to you and then ask questions. But if you don't want to talk, he's not going to take the time and read it to you. Okay. That's what his question is.
No, I'm not talking.
He can only help you.
Yeah, I'm not talking.
All right, that's fine.
While Destiny is undoubtedly a Karen and in the wrong here, it's incredibly important to remember that police are allowed to lie to you in pursuit of a confession. That's exactly what Officer Fisher did. Talking to the police can lead someone to confessing without even realizing it. If a person believes they've done no wrong, it's best to state you're involving your Fifth Amendment rights. Comply with lawful orders, but remain completely silent until you have an attorney present. After a 30-minute wait, the child's Aunt Leah arrives to pick him up.
We'll let him, he'll let him know.
Okay. Can I tell you something real quick?
I'm gonna be easy.
Okay.
That I'm handling you or nothing, okay? Just relax, though.
Okay.
Destiny was charged with felony battery on a licensed security officer. At the time of this recording, the case remains ongoing, but considering her outright confession on camera, it's safe to say she'll likely face conviction. The first case takes us to Portage County, Ohio. Officers were called to deal with a report of a woman fighting McDonald's employees over a slushie. By the time officers arrived, they caught the tail end of the fight between the employees and 44-year-old Cherise Cleveland.
Hey!
Don't touch her!
Enough!
Don't touch her!
Put your bag down. Give me your hands. $4.29. I got. Let's go.
Luckily for us, this man caught the whole thing on camera. This is what went down a few minutes earlier.
Hey, get out! Touch me! Are you crazy? Okay, don't touch me! Touch me! Don't leave! Don't leave! Let go! Don't touch my boss! You just punched me! Hey! I'll just out! Get the out! No! You can out! Honey, I don't know what's wrong. Go ahead, I don't give a she's really I don't give a you hit me and her. I don't give prison. Okay, then I'll go to battery. Then I'll go to prison. Do not touch her again. I didn't go to don't touch my boss again.
Why exactly was Cherise fighting these McDonald's employees? Well, she asked for a slushie with all 3 flavors mixed into one. When the manager informed her that they couldn't do that, she decided to go behind the counter and do it herself. And that's when the fight started.
Don't come back. Come back here.
She gets thrown to the ground and receives multiple punches to the face. Yet despite the beating and the hair pulling, Cherise still has some fight in her.
Get out of here. Call him. Everybody just go back. She's hitting my boys.
Hey!
Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
Put your bag down.
So what did she have to say for herself after turning a morning at McDonald's into a trip to jail?
What did they do? Mess up an order or something? What's going on? Why are you so pissed?
Because it was so simple. All I wanted was a slushie. That's all I wanted was a slushie.
You got anything on you that's gonna poke me, sick me, hurt me?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Just your card?
My card.
Nothing under your dress?
Nothing under my dress.
Alright. Let's have a seat.
Okay.
So all you wanted was a slushie.
That's all I wanted was a slushie.
And then what happened? How'd it get physical?
And then she was like, well, we can't serve you.
Why couldn't they serve you? Did they give you a reason?
No reason.
Okay.
They just said they couldn't serve me.
And you got upset?
And I got upset.
And you just went in and
And
served
I
it?
just went in and started going ham.
Okay.
Sharice Cleveland was charged with 2 counts of misdemeanor assault. Her bond was set at $1,000, and she's facing up to 180 days in jail and a fine of up to $1,000 if found guilty. Next, we're headed to Brookhaven, Georgia, where a routine arrest for an outstanding warrant turned into a heated racist tirade in the back of a squad car. On the 22nd of June, 2019, 53-year-old music producer and former Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Raymond Benzino Scott was confronted by 2 police officers. One of them, Officer Nguyen, pulled him over for blocking the road while dropping off his son at home. The officer ran his plates and found that Raymond had an outstanding warrant for his arrest.
Ma'am, I just need to know before I can call my lawyer. Okay, hold on, sir. Can we explain to her what's going on?
Yeah, I know what's going on.
Well, okay, as soon as I pulled up right here to drop my son off, he just runs my tag and he says I was blocking the street.
Yeah, we're allowed to run your tag.
No, but I'm saying, what did I do wrong to run my tag?
So, by law, we can run your tag no matter what. Okay, tag.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I'll explain it to you, okay? I don't know if you did, okay?
No problem.
So,
I didn't know. I didn't know that I could just be harassed for any old reason.
okay, and let me explain it to you, okay? Tags are public record, so we can run them.
I pulled over right over there.
Can I
okay,
explain?
Can
I explain something to you? Where were you parked?
I didn't park. I pulled over to drop my son off. I live right here.
Okay, where did you pull over?
I pulled over right here.
Okay, now
there's
listen,
no parking
listen.
space.
No matter what, if we run your tag, it has a wanted hit on you. Now listen to me. What we do, it's not out of us. We're just law enforcement, okay?
But I didn't
listen
do
to me.
anything.
Listen to me. I'm not raising my voice.
I'm not okay.
Okay.
I didn't do anything.
Raymond wasn't very happy about getting pulled over and repeatedly accused the officers of racial profiling and harassment.
I live here and it's like I'm getting harassed. Like, would
We're
y'all
not
pull a white
harassing
person
you,
over
okay?
like that?
Listen,
on,
it does
man.
not matter your color.
Man,
If you got a wanted
I'm
hit, it's a
getting
wanted hit,
harassed.
okay?
131 Chatcom.
Just gonna pull me over for nothing.
It is for something. It's a wanted hit on your person. Okay?
4716 4716.
He had no reason to run my tag.
He does.
Okay,
Law
for what?
enforcement.
For what?
We can run
For
your
what?
tag.
For what?
It's public
What's the
record.
reason? I
Because
need a
we're
reason.
law enforcement.
By law, like she just
By
said,
law.
I'm just asking her a reason, sir.
Like you
I'm
just
just asking
saying,
a
sir.
question.
It's
okay,
public
she just
record.
said you keep asking the same question that we answered for 10
Your
times.
tag is not a secret, okay? We just run it.
But
that's public record, okay?
And I would give you further for a reason that you were stopping.
That's not a reason, okay? That's not a good enough reason.
So
okay?
I did not know. So, like she said, by law we don't need a reason.
She
to
already
check.
said
okay.
that. She already said
All right,
that.
you established that. Okay.
Yes, she
so
said
it's
that.
not harassment. But then,
If I feel it is, it is.
Okay.
If I feel it is,
it's perception.
Okay? Yes.
It's perception.
Well, that's my perception of being
So let me
harassed
tell you
because I
something.
live there, and
But
you
you-
just
but
think
right now-
Even if the
right
car
now
was
you have a warrant.
parked, even if the car was parked, and he runs your tag, and you're in your vehicle, that's enough reason.
This ain't fair.
Raymond had a warrant for his arrest issued after he failed to show up in court for driving without proof of insurance. But of course, things only got more heated when the officers explained that they had to actually arrest him now.
No reason for you to even check my tag, okay?
Yeah, he does. He's a police officer.
All right, good. So then why doesn't he check the tag
He
on all
does.
these white people?
He does,
Huh?
and yours had a
Man,
warrant.
Please.
We run
Please,
these
you
all
guys
the
don't pull
time.
over no white people. Please, save me.
Well, I didn't even know what your race was when I behind your car, sir.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I can't make you believe what you. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
How long is this going to take right now?
I don't know. So we.
Huh? We're going to sit here all day?
I don't know, sir.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Huh? Is it confirmed?
You know what to do?
She did.
All right. So she did say the warrant is confirmed.
For what?
Failure to appear.
Failure to appear for what?
For a ticket, you did not. You did not go to court. A bench warrant issued out for you, okay? Out of Brookhaven.
Out of Brookhaven?
Yes, sir.
I never even been pulled over in Brookhaven.
Well, it's showing that you have a ticket that you did not pay or you didn't go to court.
A ticket for what?
It'll say it on there. He will let you know.
You mean a parking ticket? I'm going to jail for a
Whatever.
parking ticket?
Who said it's
Was it buzzing? I don't know.
But why don't you ask? I don't know what it is.
Okay, he'll show you in a minute.
So,
Okay?
Here you go.
hold on. I need to hear.
All right, well,
Let me get it. Take my phone. Come here, give her my phone. And give my phone to Ray Ray.
Thank you, sir.
Unsurprisingly, getting handcuffed and put in the back of a squad car did not quell Raymond's temper. Pretty soon, his angry disagreement with the officers turned into a full-on racist tirade directed at Officer Newen.
Please roll the window. I can't breathe. It's a warning. I got it upstairs. They made a mistake.
Go get a warning. Let
me go get it. Come on.
No, she had to go get it.
Oh, hey, listen. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. Oh, you up. It's a warning. It's never a warrant. It's a warning.
I don't know. It is a warrant.
That's all right. Take me. Let's go. Take me. Suck my.
Okay.
Take me to court. Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Take me. Let's go. My warnings are...
It goes on like this for pretty much the entire drive to the station.
Suck my. Oh, you up sleep. Hey, Jackie Chan.
160 to Chatcom.
Fucked up, Jackie Chan. Right.
Route to the Cap County Jail with one man on board.
I'm suing you. I'm suing you. It was a warning. You gave me a warning. It was never a warrant. Stupid.
Okay.
I'll save you the 40-minute shouting session and skip ahead a beat. After making it to the station, Raymond started complaining he felt unwell, so emergency medical services were called. But even with his apparent illness, the racist insults didn't stop for 1 minute.
Hey, yo, Goldface. Hey, Charlie. If you made a mistake, it's okay. Chinese. Your mother sucked. Midget. Your mother sucked.
EMS found nothing wrong with him, and he was taken into custody. He was charged with failure to appear in court. Consequences include arrest, driver's license suspension, and jail for up to 3 days or a fine of up to $200. Even though Raymond's words were pretty vile, that was the only charge he faced. According to DeKalb County jail records, he was booked around 1 p.m. and released about 5 hours later. For what it's worth, Raymond released an apology on Instagram 2 weeks later. Our next case takes us to an airport in Texas. On the 26th of July, 2022, officers were called to the scene because 59-year-old Cynthia Rowland was causing a commotion, and just like the last Karen, shouting racial slurs at people.
Let's go ahead and stop her.
Stop. We're going out.
No, we're not.
You're not going to get rebooked. You're causing a disruption. Stop.
No, I'm not. No,
Ma'am.
I'm not. No, I'm
You're
not.
going to go out the doors.
No, I'm not.
You are. We've gotten numerous
Because
calls.
I'm
People have
walking
flagged
through
us
and saying I'm white. Because I'm walking through saying I'm a white person.
How much have you had to drink today?
I'm walking through saying I'm white.
How much have you had to drink today?
I'm walking through saying I'm white.
You're causing a disruption.
I can't say I'm white.
You're causing a disruption.
What disruption?
And they're not going to fly you.
What disruption am I causing?
You have multiple people flagging us down.
What disruption? I'm white.
Okay.
What if I'm black?
Let me see your boarding pass.
No.
Did you fly in or are you flying out?
What if I was black?
I don't care
what if I was black?
race you are. I have no
Well,
care whatsoever.
What if I was black?
Okay.
I'm walking through and saying I'm white. I can't walk through as a U.S. citizen and say I'm white.
How much have you had to drink?
Does it matter?
Because you're showing signs of intoxication.
No.
People don't act like this.
No.
The officer's hunch was correct. Cynthia was intoxicated, and in her inebriated state, she somehow thought her behavior was completely justified.
Why can I not walk through and be an American citizen and say I'm white?
You're causing people alarm. concern.
Oh.
You're causing people to move out of your way.
Oh, really? Because I'm walking through and saying I'm white? Because I'm saying I'm white? I have a privilege as a U.S. constitutional person to say I'm white.
Okay, but you don't have a right to be intoxicated, and I can smell it on your breath.
Well, you know, I'm white. I'm white. Are you going to arrest me because I'm white?
I don't know what you're
Are you
getting
going to arrest
at.
me because I'm white?
I've never said anything about that, so I don't know what your point is.
Cynthia Rowland continued to refuse their orders until the officers decided they were done with their riveting arguments.
Where's your ID?
I don't have to show you my ID. I'm in a
You're not going to show me your ID?
I don't have to
Are you going to give him your ID? Yes, you do. Show him your ID right now.
I'm investigating public intox.
Are you done?
Settle down.
I think we're good.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Don't resist. We're done.
However, this was just the start of a needlessly frustrating arrest.
All I did was say, are you white? All I said was, are you white? All I said was, are you white?
Can you go all the way down with it?
No, this is here we are.
Is that better?
Are you white? Are you white?
Let's go.
Are you white?
Let's go.
You're a business.
Good job.
Stop. Stop it. Stop with this. Excuse us. Walk. Stand up.
Wow. Wow. Are you white? 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 This is what happens if you ask someone if you're white. This is what happens if you ask someone if you're white.
As if the constant yelling and struggling weren't enough, by the time they make it outside, Cynthia takes her resistance to a new level.
Wow. Are you white? Don't ask someone if you're white. Don't ask someone if you're white. Don't ask someone if you're white. If you're white.
Stop it. Walk.
Did she kick you?
Yeah.
If you're white.
Don't let her bite you. Watch your
I'm
mouth.
not gonna bite
Yeah,
you.
you'll do it once.
If you're white. If you're white.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you white?
She has white stuff on her nose.
Are you white? All I ask is, are you white?
Snare up.
Are you white?
Don't move.
Put your feet out straight now. Put your feet out straight. Don't move.
Shut the
You kicked me once. We're done.
Are you white? Are you white? Are you white?
The yelling continues for quite some time as the officers arrange for emergency medical services to come take a look at her.
The only thing I ask, are you white?
You go.
Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? That's all I've asked. Are you white? So anything I've asked, are you white? Are you white? Are you white?
Eventually, the incessant yelling takes a slightly different, but still very bizarre tone.
Come on, I said black. I said the word black. I said the word black. You're beating the shit. Black. Black. This is because I'm not black. Hey, lady, I'm not black.
Shut your mouth.
Hey, I'm not black.
Enough.
No, I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm white. I'm white. My grandfather is black. My grandfather is a black person. My grandfather is black. My grandfather is black. So you use his name. My grandfather is black.
By the time EMS arrives, Cynthia is noticeably disoriented. That's when she finally admits all of this started because she didn't want to wear a mask.
I just said to people, quit wearing your mask. That's all I said. That's all I said. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. And they ripped me up and told me, oh, you want to know what they said to me? You want to know what they
they said to me?
No, but my name's Jake and I'm going to take you to the hospital because your vital signs are pretty elevated right
Do
now.
you know what they said?
So,
No! Wait, because I don't want to pay $3,000.
Well, you're in custody right now, so that's kind of not up to
Will you please wait? So you think I'm gonna go in cardiac arrest?
No, but
I'm 59. I'm 59. Tell him to get his hook.
Stand
Will
up.
you tell
You just pick her up. It might be easier. That's fine.
Cynthia was arrested and taken to the hospital to receive emergency treatment. She was also charged with assault on a public servant, resisting arrest, and intoxication in public. She's looking at a sentence of 2 to 10 years in prison and a fine of at least $14,500 if she's found guilty. This is Angela Baker.
I'm tired of these harassing me.
And well, she's a real piece of work. On the 7th of July, 2022, Ohio police officers were called to the parking lot of a Meijer store at 1725 South Wheeling Street. There had been an angry confrontation between Angela and 2 African-American teenagers before they arrived, so of course the officers needed to ask some questions. And Angela had a lot to say.
Hey ma'am, how's it going?
Not good.
Not good?
Yeah, I'm
You okay?
tired of these harassing me. Always walking past my car and all this bullshit harassing me. So I flip him off, and then he starts coming towards me.
Okay.
So I start my car up and go towards him. He runs. And then he's running his mouth. They're still trying to come at me, trying to take off their shirts, so I'm charging them. Don't come at me. And then he goes over there with a cart, trying to push it towards my car.
Okay.
So I go towards him and swerve out of the way out of the cart. He's running like a
Okay.
They're always taunting and harassing.
Okay, so they started...
So I flipped his dumb ass off. He, what? And then he comes over here charging at me.
Okay.
Don't come at me.
So, were you parked over here when this happened,
over
or...?
there in that parking spot.
Okay.
At the end where I always park, usually at the pole by the pool.
Okay. And so, where were they at? They were down there
They
too?
were walking right over there. But they're usually always walking past my car and all this other bullshit, or at the store taunting me, and I'm sick of So I flipped the off. He
Okay.
comes towards me, and they're like, what? And then they start taking off their shirts, coming at me.
Okay.
What?
Angela claims she was getting harassed, but the police report tells a different story. The 2 teenagers, Harris Darnell and Velazquez DeAndre, were walking to the store to get some snacks when Angela started honking at them. She flipped them off, called them the N-word, and tried to hit them with her car. It seems Angela had a different perspective.
I didn't start nothing and come at him until he started coming at me towards my car. Don't come at me.
Okay. Did they hit your vehicle or anything, or...?
No, I swerved out of the way of the car, and that's when he started running like a because it didn't hit my car. I
Okay.
swerved and then he moved like a
Okay. Ma'am, do you have your ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Mind if I see that really quick?
Sick of these harassing.
43 is clear call.
Even at the store.
Clear on the call at 1746.
Once again, according to the report, the victims only yelled at her and began to approach after she flipped them off, yelling racial slurs at them and told them they were going to die. If it isn't already obvious, Angela is a bit of a racist.
That's why I don't even bother calling the cops, because you don't listen.
We're listening to you. I'm standing here talking to you.
They've been taunting me and all this other bullshit, and they even walk past my car smirking like a and they even me at the store.
Okay, stand by.
And I've had enough of their shit. I don't even know you.
She repeats the same story multiple times to the officer, but as the interview goes on, Angela loses track of her poorly crafted lie.
So then you see them walking towards you with a cart. I'm just trying to replay this. Okay.
I just flip them off because I get tired of their shit. They're always taunting me.
So you just saw them randomly walk?
Bad up.
So you saw them walking
Right
randomly
there.
and you just flipped them off?
Yeah.
They weren't
And he
doing...
started coming towards my car.
Okay.
That's all I did. I was still in my car.
Okay.
Don't come at me.
Okay. So... Alright.
Why I don't even bother calling cops, because people don't listen and don't.
I'm listening. What do you think I'm doing right now?
But you don't do shit when I did.
Well, I haven't talked to them. I'm here. I just showed up and I'm talking to you, okay? So I don't know their side of the story. I hear your side of the story, okay? So that's what we do. I'm going to meet with my sergeant over there and that other officer, and we're going to talk about both sides of the story, and then we'll come up with some sort of solution as far as what happens, okay? So.
In case you didn't catch that, Angela just admitted that she antagonized these complete strangers simply because she didn't like how they looked at her. When the other officer arrives, she's still telling the same old story. Obviously, that's not going to save her from what's coming.
But he still didn't stop. Still kept going. Both of them. But they're still running like a taking off their shirts. Come on. Come on. And then the sleeping there, the one in the black, goes over there, grabs the car by the awning. Fucking hit me with my car when I'm parked over here again. So I start up my car when he grabs the car, coming walking like this towards it with me. So I start up my car and start charging at him. But I swerved out of the way of the car. Oh, and said, shit.
So when you were driving that way,
awning.
were you trying to hurt him or?
No. But don't come back.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and turn around, put your hands on your back. You're under arrest for aggravated
What about my
menacing.
cat?
Huh? Your cat?
Yeah. Are you kidding?
Nope. Absolutely not.
See? Y'all don't listen.
I told you we had two sides of the story, man. I didn't know their side. I got your side. You told me everything that you told him, which, like I said, I don't know their side of the
He's
story.
allowed to come at me and taunt me.
Nope, that's when you call us, but you haven't.
You guys don't listen.
Angela was taken to Lucas County Jail. She was eventually found guilty of 2 felony charges: aggravated menacing and ethnic intimidation by reason of race, color, religion, or national origin. She was sentenced to 6 months in prison. On the 12th of January, 2023, officers responded to a vehicle collision involving 3 parties, 2 drivers and 1 passenger. At first, it seemed like this would be a routine investigation. At first.
Okay, where's the damage to your vehicle?
So he sideswiped the sidewalk, and we got rear-ended by a semi, and we're already in the works of that.
Okay.
And then he smashed into it again, which damaged this. Put the freaking nasty ass cut in our bumper and our.
You know where the lanes merge over there?
Yeah. Hold on.
Kind of scary.
So, the first point of impact was where?
Right here.
Right here on the side.
Oh. So where did he hit you at first? Back
Right
here?
there.
Yeah,
Yep.
first he sideswiped us.
Okay, so when he sideswipes you, these guys are continuing in motion forward, both of y'all?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
we went to go slow down because we're like, well, we need his insurance. He just us.
Right.
And then so we go to slow down, and then boom.
Yeah, you hit us from 30 to 40.
Yeah, see you, buddy.
Like it was a hard
Do you have a
hit.
driver's license?
No, I do not.
Do you have any information that I can get so I can put you on the report? Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
You should go to jail for reckless driving.
They were in the merge lane?
So, you know, right there, when you come into the other side, you get to merge.
Yeah.
So, they're merging, and instead of him slowing down, because he's got the front of
Right
impact
here
in the
talking to
front.
each other.
Yeah, he doesn't have to.
Huh?
He doesn't have to. So if, basically, if you're ahead of me and I'm in the straight through lane, this is my lane. You have to slow down and go behind me. There's no law that says I have to slow down and let you over. He has the right to keep going.
Okay.
So if they merged over and there was a connection,
There could be. Okay.
The officer's assessment of the situation was correct. She was completely at fault and failed to follow proper traffic rules, leading to her car getting hit. A quick interview with the other driver only solidifies this fact.
Can you just tell me what happened?
He decides, I guess, that he doesn't want to merge behind me.
Yeah.
So he just guns it. Like, I don't know what he expects me to do, but he just, like, you know, he's parallel with me and he just bumps me in the side, right? And then so, like, so I kind of slow down a little.
Yeah.
And he guns it and jumps in front of me.
Okay.
And it slams on his brakes, and then I rear end him.
Okay.
He immediately jumps out of the car and, like, just, like, starts coming at me. Like, here's his, like, he's, like, slammed his hand. Like, he's like,
So the male half was driving, not the female?
I'm not sure who. Yeah, he was driving.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, actually, no. I'm not sure who was driving.
Quick question. So after you guys had the initial impact, what happened with the whole slamming on the brakes thing?
Well, we had to slow down so
Yeah.
that way we could get his insurance information. We didn't slam on the brakes. We were slowly.
Did he
slowing
impact
down.
you?
Oh
like,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, he like I almost hit the steering wheel, and he almost flew into the dash.
Okay.
That's how hard it was. That's
I
why
mean,
we're
so like,
mad.
how soon did you get in front of him? Did you guys start slowing down?
So we didn't go in front of him. We were trying
Yeah.
to merge over.
Yeah.
And then he decided to step on the gas.
Okay.
Like I literally saw his rear end go up.
Okay.
And he went to go and try and pass us and squish us over and
Okay.
sideswiped us. Yeah.
Okay. And you were driving, not this gentleman?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Midnight.
All right, hang tight. Yeah, they're definitely gonna be at fault.
Okay.
I'll just stand by because their feet are shit right now.
I'm gonna give you that portion, and I'll take care of him, and then we'll move from there.
Okay.
Because they look like they're just gonna act out.
This officer's hunch is also about to be proven correct because the female driver seems to think she's in the right, and neither she nor her passenger want to hear otherwise.
All right, Miss Rees. Okay. Reyes, I'm sorry. So, unfortunately, you are going to be found at fault for the crash. All right. I know you're from, give me Georgia. Generally, laws are the same everywhere. That's why you can go from here to Florida. Speed limit signs look the same. You know, field or yield signs look the same. Stop signs, all that such. So, in the state of Florida, if you're in a merge lane, someone's in the straight through lane, they have the right of way. Which means it doesn't matter that he sped up. You slow down and you get behind them. The fact that you sped up and crossed over.
We didn't speed up to cross over. We were staying the same speed.
What did he say? You said he couldn't find the car?
No.
Oh,
So even if you did that, you don't do that because I will arrest you. Next word out of your mouth, better just be quiet.
I have freedom of speech.
No, that's a threat.
No, it's
that
not.
is a
No,
threat.
it's
I tell
not.
you what. Tell you what. Hold this. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Nope.
You resist, you will get tased. I'm telling you that right now. Put your hands.
I haven't done nothing wrong.
2-5. Send me another unit.
Mama.
Put your hands. Put your hands behind your back. You're going to get tased.
You're skinny, bro. Stop.
Put your hands behind your back now.
Don't
Put your hands behind your back or you're going to get tased. I'm not going to give you another warning. Stop resisting.
Stop, man. When you get
Resisting or you're going to get tased.
We work for?
I don't care.
No, dude, I will have your job.
What's your name and badge number?
What's your name and badge number, huh?
Turn around.
Huh?
What's your name and
Huh?
badge
Turn around.
number?
Please do it, man.
Okay.
Please, man.
What's
I wish
your
you'd
name and
take off
badge
that badge,
number?
man.
Okay, stop moving.
I think I wish you would take off that
Okay.
badge, man.
And do what?
What is your name
Are
and
you
badge
threatening me?
No, I think I wish
Okay.
you would.
AJ.
Okay.
I wish you would take off that badge.
Shut up.
I wish you would.
What's your name and badge number?
She continues to film and ignore the officer's orders, still thinking they're in the right somehow.
I got you.
Yep. Ma'am, what's your name and badge number?
Lucas, 2031.
I didn't even threaten him.
You just told me
No,
you
no, I didn't. I hope you have that on recording.
Oh, I do.
Oh, I hope you do.
Okay.
Man, I wish you'd take off that goddamn belt, boy.
Keep threatening, another charge.
No, I didn't threat.
It's a
I didn't
freedom of
threat.
speech, sir.
It is not freedom of
Yes,
speech.
it
Yes,
is.
it is. Go over there.
It is a
Go
First
over there.
Amendment right.
Go over there now. Go
What?
Oh, watch. I'll
Am I
have his
being
name and badge.
detained?
Go in my
Yeah, I'll
car.
have his badge.
Yes, you are.
Oh,
Go in my
for
car.
what? And I'm gonna have your whole department.
You're so overwhelmed, my guy. You're so overwhelmed.
Have a seat.
That's it, Mama. We're calling the
Here you go.
I know. I'm the car, but I need my cigarette.
You're going to jail.
No,
You are being
I
placed
have-
under arrest.
I have money.
Turn around, put your I don't care.
I'm
gonna give him 1033.
Thousands of signatures in my
I'll be 51.
No, he's not. Mama.
Put your hands behind your back.
Mama.
Put your hands behind your
Stanford
back.
all units 11 Alpha 1033 for 2513 until Lincoln advised at airport.
for
All dear hand cars.
I'm going for
2-5, they're
resistance.
calling you.
You cannot. That is my property.
He's attending the second white female.
Thanks to their actions, they've got a little bit more to worry about than a scratched up car.
Your dog's going to the Seminole County Pound, all right? Your car is going to be towed, and you are going to jail for resisting. You have any questions? Okay, have a day. No, not when you threaten me.
Yo, I didn't even threaten you, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna have your badge.
Okay.
That's on everything, man.
The man was charged with simple assault threat, simple assault on an officer, and resisting without violence. He's looking at up to 2 years in jail, or 1 year and 18 months on probation and a fine of $2,000 if found guilty. The woman was only charged with 1 count of resisting without violence. If she's found guilty, she could spend 1 year in jail or 12 months probation and receive a fine of $1,000. Last stop is at an airport in Orlando, Florida, where another loud Karen has to be escorted out of the airport in handcuffs. This is Victoria Ramirez. She's currently being confronted by officers for essentially running amok in the airport. Before officers arrived on the scene, she had verbally abused and physically struck a gate agent and another passenger in the head while trying to run through a jet bridge and board a plane without permission, all because she asked for a seat change and was told she had to board last.
She told you what it is. Listen to both sides of the story. Alright. Listen to both sides. Don't judge. That's the problem with cops. I'm a cop myself. That's the problem as a cop. We judge one side. So don't judge one side. Listen to me and let me show you. But I'm not lying. I'm going to show you everything that you are. I'm a cop. I'm a veteran. So I'm going to show you my paperwork and I'm going to show you she's lying. Don't judge one side. Okay? Do not judge. I'm pregnant. I've been here since 9/11 p.m. I missed my flight. They put me for this flight. And I'm going to show you my flight. The girl didn't like me. She had an attitude with me. You know what she told the guy? It's recorded. I'm going to give you my phone so you can go outside and listen. He goes, you know what? She's not getting on the flight. It's okay. She's not getting on the flight. That's abuse of power. 2 kids. This is my kid, okay? This is my kid. Look, I give you a pin. I even give him a pin. Look. Listen. No. My husband was a sheriff in the army, like myself. I'm a sheriff myself. He's also a sheriff in our case.
In case you didn't catch all that, Ramirez just told the officer that she's pregnant. She was in the Army. She's a police officer, a sheriff, and of course, she's completely in the right. Victoria Ramirez was heavily intoxicated during this encounter, and her actions only get more erratic when she gets escorted out of the jet bridge. Ramirez was taken through the airport to a waiting area where she continued to yell at the officers incoherently.
And I make over $100K a year, so it's okay. I have to be right here because I got to...
No, we got to go to the office.
No, I got to pee. I got to pee and I'm going to pee.
You got to pee?
Yeah, and you want to know my
You
stuff.
going to pee here?
It doesn't matter.
Listen, you need to go to the office. Let's go. Come on.
I got to pee.
We'll
No.
there's a
I've
restroom.
been very patient with you.
Let's go.
You haven't asked me about my rights.
Okay.
I'm an
I'm going to talk to you in the
officer.
office.
I make
you already told me
120.
that.
I
You already
make
told me that.
120 years
Grab
a
your
year.
purse. We need
I'm
to
not
talk
going
in
to
the
pick it up.
office.
Get your manager to tell me that I need to get there.
No. Go to the bathroom here, man.
It's okay. Get your manager. I make 120. I make 120,000 a year. Get your manager or an attorney that can tell me to go to your office because you just wrongfully got me out of the plane.
I need you to come with me.
I can sue you.
Ma'am, I need
So
you to come with me.
get your manager that
He's
said
in
it's
the
okay.
office,
Also, get your manager to sit right here and tell me, you know what? You need to get over here.
I'm giving you a lawful command.
Eventually, her yelling takes a turn for the bizarre and borderline offensive.
Fly. It's going to be charging with resisting. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm pregnant. I'm
Okay,
about to have a
understand.
miscarriage.
Understand.
And I can sue the shit out.
All right.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm in pain! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm licking! I'm licking! I'm licking! Oh my God! I think I'm losing my baby! I'm losing my baby! I'm losing my baby! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm losing my baby! This is a spirit and the airline losing. I'm losing my baby! I'm losing my baby! Oh my God! What the f*** you looking at me? You don't see my child's coming out? Look at that! I'm losing my baby! I'm losing my baby! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh.
When she isn't getting the reaction she wants, Ramirez kicks it up a notch.
Give me the...
All right, I got an ambulance coming to take you. All right?
Oh my...
Number 26.
Oh my... Let me... Give me a straight.
184. Actually at gate 28, and 182 is taking the suspect to the landside office.
It's coming. Oh, I blame NYPD. I blame NYPD. I didn't have a birth child normal.
184 to 180.
You wanted to show? Come and look at my son coming up right now. Ow! Come and look at my son coming down. Oh my.
Are you there right now? Do you need another unit?
There's 3 of us now.
She spends the next 15 minutes cussing out the officers half naked with her pants around her ankles. By the time emergency services arrive, her pants are back on. She doesn't seem to be in pain anymore and starts throwing more than just a tantrum.
You want to know why? You embarrassed the shit out of. I'm in the army. I served for 13 years. You embarrassed the shit out of me. You let a bum flight attender downplay me. Downplay me because you know what? She was mad. She was mad and she said, you know what? I don't like her. You know what? I have her recorded. That's how I know if we go to court, I win.
184. Can I get that?
I have recorded. I have recorded on the phone. Shut your f***. You're useless. You're useless. I have on the phone recorded. The girl that works here, the spirit saying to the gay guy, the worst experience itself. He goes, you know what? He goes, this is what he goes. He goes, the girl is pregnant. It's recorded. That's a $700 food that I pay, and I'm letting you break it. I'm letting you break it. That's a $2,000 laptop, and I'm letting you break it because it's mine. I paid for that. So I want you to look at it. You know what? You know what they said? You want to know what they said? Oh,
Victoria, can
shut the f*** up and let me hear what I said. You know what?
After all the commotion, things finally ended after one last act of disrespect.
I don't like her. It's okay. She don't gotta get on a flight. Really?
Victoria, calm down. I heard you now. You said it to me twice. I heard you.
Yellow.
No. Secura, you're under arrest. Put her.
It's okay. You wanna know? You see the bracelet that you touching?
Make sure you.
You see that bracelet that you touching?
Oh, no. It's
okay. It's okay.
Secure it. Double lock them, please. So they don't.
Hey, you think I give a? You think I care?
Yeah, exactly.
You see that bracelet? That's theirs not gonna. You think my dad's not gonna take care of you? Please. Yo, listen. I'm gonna see you crying.
Are you guys able to look at her while we understand?
Get my stuff. Get my stuff.
We will get your stuff, Victoria. We will get it.
Get my stuff.
We will get it.
Shut up. You didn't get it before. Get my stuff. That's over $2,000 a day. Get my phone. Can you do that? Can you at least do that? Get my phone. My white phone is over there. Because you're useless. You're all useless. Yeah, just get my stuff. Just get my stuff. I don't give a about you. I don't give a about you. So don't have to be my face. You're fake. You're fake. You're fake. You're fake. Get my I better see all my phones and I better see my laptop because that's over $3,000 in there.
Victoria, my name's Joe.
Don't talk to me because you're not going to hear.
I have to talk to you.
No, I'm not going to answer you. So don't waste your time. 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 None of you will ever for me. None of you. The minute that you let the bitch.
Ramirez was placed in a wheelchair, taken out of the airport and into police custody. She was charged with battery and disorderly intoxication. That's about 1 year in jail or 1 year of probation and $1,500 in fines if she's found guilty. On the 1st of July 2022, at the JetBlue terminal in Fort Lauderdale International Airport, a worker reported a relatively regular occurrence to an on-site police officer. Someone had left their luggage unattended. but nobody had any idea just how far out of hand this seemingly simple situation would end up.
Started maybe like 10 minutes, and then that's when she called.
Okay.
After.
10 minutes ago, and then no one around it.
So it might have been there for longer.
Yeah.
We all know how extremely tight airport security can be, with constant announcements reminding travelers to never leave luggage unattended. As recently as March 2023, this very airport had to be evacuated when an unattended suitcase was found. Thankfully, after having a bomb-sniffing dog check this bag out, the officer found it'd be safe to search, in hopes of finding information on its owner.
This looks like documents.
Yeah.
Like
FAU, education.
Oh yeah, that's part of what's causing the gulf a little bit. Lisa Michelle Landy.
After searching its contents, the officer discovered that the bag belonged to a woman named Lisa Michelle Landy. With that name, JetBlue employees were able to find her information in the system and discover she was traveling. But it quickly came to light that her abandoning of her bag wasn't accidental, but rather extremely devious.
May I take a picture and put this on it as well? And
Sure,
send it to the
yeah.
gate agent?
It's broken, so.
Yeah. Let me show you the weight.
Wow. 80 something pounds.
83. She's just leaving all her stuff, I guess.
That's like cargo. She didn't want to pay the $150 plus the bag fee, so she said, I'll leave it there now. They'll have to send it to me.
Did the, what time does the flight leave?
They're supposed to be boarding. It is delayed, so he's going to pull her from it, so.
And the deputy over there's also looking for her.
This is good, because people try to get over. It's ridiculous.
So you'd have to send it to them if we locate the name and everything. So they that's how they kind of jump over the 150.
Yep.
Terrible.
Lisa had left her 83-pound bag to avoid paying a $150 fee, which is the $150 the employee and officer keep referring to. By leaving it unattended in the airport, a passenger can avoid the fee while the airline is forced to send it to the passenger's address at the airline's expense. Thankfully, the officer eventually receives an update that'll completely ruin this Karen's master plan.
Oh, jeez.
And now, you got to be even more concerned when you're driving because you don't know the person that's on the road.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yo! Lady! We don't speak that here! What are you saying? Are you kidding me? In the airport? In public? You said the N-word? Are you serious? You're yelling that here. No. Go. No, you're gonna go. No, you're gonna take your big answer. Get that 3-pound suitcase. Excuse you, that's your
But in that last moment when Lisa shoved the officer, she went from free to go to committing battery on an officer in 0 seconds flat. As we learned earlier from Destiny Froese, that's a felony carrying up to a 5-year sentence. And from here, things only get worse.
Go get it! Get downstairs, lady. Get downstairs.
I can't carry it.
No, get your go downstairs. Excuse you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Get your hands
You're gonna
off
get
me.
arrested. That's what. Excuse you.
Just stop.
No.
Stop.
No.
I want to see my mother tomorrow.
No, you're arrested now.
He told me. No, I'm not arrested.
No. No. Get. No. Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
It's not up to me. You're the one that's
Excuse you. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh! Stop! Please stop.
You need to stop.
Mother. You're too young, so you don't understand.
No, I am not.
What is
You're acting like a freaking lunatic.
Late 80s, dying of cancer.
Nobody cares right now because you're acting like a lunatic at an airport. You're shouting racist, derogatory terms in the middle of an airport.
My mom is dying of cancer.
No. 3 Alpha 32. Can you have another unit come over here? I need, I'm gonna need transport for 105.
I just need to.
Lisa can add resisting arrest with violence to the offenses she's committed during her completely unnecessary tantrum, another felony that can carry up to a 5-year sentence. But as soon as she's subdued, she switches from vicious and violent to trying to play the sympathy card in a weak attempt to escape consequences.
All I want to do is see my mother.
You're not when you're blasted drunk, lady.
No, but this officer told me that tomorrow I can.
Well, not before you started yelling. You know what you just said?
You're
No.
You're a Get yourself.
You got the wrong culture, lady.
Remember when I said hate crimes would come back? Well, Lisa just narrowly avoided committing one through her own stupidity and ignorance. Had the officer actually been Hispanic, she would have racked up another charge.
Okay.
Get my hands out of here and hate Dean.
I can't even put her in my car.
Because guess what?
You have a cannon? You have a dog?
Yeah.
There's such a thing as guns in South Florida, Dean.
What are you trying to say? You have ID on you?
No.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna find your.
I got her. Just tell them we're at door
323.
My mother.
Just tell them we're at door 232. I have to let me shut this off.
All that over a $150 baggage fee. In the end, Lisa Michelle Landry got lucky. The officers only charged her with one of the many felonies they could have: assault on an officer. Lisa was also charged with misdemeanor disorderly intoxication, which is punishable by up to a year in jail. With video evidence against her, this Karen didn't stand a chance at trial, instead striking a plea bargain that landed her on community service and probation. Also, it should go without saying that she won herself a luxury, all-expenses-paid, lifetime ban from JetBlue Airlines. Our final case takes us back to Ohio, to the front of our third Karen's house. On August 31st, 2022, officers were called to handle a neighbor shouting and playing loud music. By the time they got there, they found 3 neighbors having a very loud, very heated argument. In the middle of it all was our Karen, Tabitha Payton, and she was about to make some officers' lives just a bit more difficult.
Tabitha.
Of my property. You were not invited here. I am not talking to you. They weren't from Monty.
I don't understand.
I did that for you.
Why are you over here? Let's go.
I did that for you.
Tabitha. Tabitha.
I have nothing to say to you. Nothing. I never did anything to you. I have nothing to say to you.
Walk back to your lot here.
Oh, I wish he'd walk on my side of the grass.
Listen.
Is that a threat? No, it's a promise. It's not a threat, it's a promise.
Tabitha.
No. Walk up. No, that's not a threat. Just walk on my side.
Go in the house. Do you want to go in handcuffs? Don't go back on her property again. She won't.
Enjoy your Christmas gift that I bought you, not Monty.
Again. Turn around and go.
Monty don't even like your ass.
I got her. Don't go back on her property.
She invited me.
But the next time...
Absolutely, she did not invite you if she's sitting there yelling at you to get off the property.
The next time they call the cops for no reason, then you guys need to do something about them.
You go back over there, I'm going to arrest you. Don't go back over there.
You won't
She did not invite you.
Listen to her ring
Just stay off the property.
Just go in the house, man.
You want to come out here and cause a disorder, I'll arrest you for disorderly conduct. If you want to be persistent, I'll take you to jail on it.
Hey, look, go in the house.
Calm down.
Go in the house. Hey, what they don't realize, okay? This is private property. You don't go back on their property.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
With Tabitha still screaming, the officer heads over to the neighbor she was just yelling at to ask some pertinent questions.
All these neighbors need to mind their business.
Hey,
I do nothing
I already,
and take care of
Tabitha,
my kids.
I already told you, quit being disorderly. You want to run it again, I'll arrest you, take you to jail.
Go look in her house. Why don't you do a drug bust?
Go inside and be quiet.
Well, I went out on my back porch and she was hollering because Sharon called the cops. And I said, Sharon.
The lady I was just talking to?
Yeah, I said, Sharon didn't call the cops on you, Tab.
She didn't.
I said,
I just was talking to them because she was trying to motion to me and I couldn't hear her.
Yeah, because she was on the back patio hollering at me.
Right.
And I said, no, you accused me of calling the cops on you earlier today, Tab, and I didn't do it.
She's obviously saying you invited her over here.
No,
just a
she
minute
said,
ago,
can
I know, but the way you were saying it, I'm like, she didn't invite you over.
She asked me, could I walk to the fence and talk to her? And I said, no, I have nothing to say to you. Nothing at all.
Right.
So then I walk out here and she's coming across my yard.
I already gave her warning to stay off the property. So if she comes back on the property, I told her I'll arrest her. So if she walks back over here,
See, this is what I'm going to have to deal with all night long.
Well, if she comes back over here, I'll arrest her if you want that. Well,
The whole neighborhood.
quit being disorderly. All right, well, let us know if anything else occurs.
I'm sure I'll be calling you later.
You're welcome.
Turns out this particular round of yelling wasn't about loud music. Tabitha actually had the police called on her earlier that day, and she wasn't very happy about that, to put it mildly. By the time the officer is done with the questions, she's already loudly accusing another neighbor of calling the police.
If you're
Tabitha!
concerned about my grass, mow it.
I told you to...
Go to your house.
Listen, I told you to
My
stop.
kid's father's at the hospital dying, and you're worried about my grass. Mow it.
Get control.
You and your weird ass gay ass.
Go
And
inside.
if you're not worried about it, I don't talk about you. I don't say shit to you with your dope ass
Get
son.
her inside, please, before I take her to jail.
Your dope ass son trying to give me acid. What you do
I
about
told
that?
you.
Give me a drug test. I am sober.
Tabitha, stop. So what are we going to do to stop this? Am I going to have to take everybody to jail for the persistent disorderly?
Walk over here,
Listen,
Sharon.
hold on. Hey,
I
Mama, can I talk to
can't
this
hear
man?
you.
Can I talk to this man for a minute?
God damn, that's exactly what
Can I
they
talk to
want.
him for a
I'm
minute?
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, can you
I've
walk
been
in
dealing
the house?
with this shit forever.
Can I talk to him for a minute?
Damn. Go in the house. No, 'cause I'm gonna start. I am your mother.
Tabitha.
I go in here, Mom.
You need to calm down.
You are my mom, but you're sitting here
Can I
acting
talk to him for a minute?
like.
When the yelling finally dies down a little, the officer tries to reason with Tabitha. But in her clearly intoxicated state, there's simply no getting through to her.
You know something? There's nothing I could do to calm
I
you
am
down.
tired of it.
Handle you.
1410, check. My boss can write out something 11-hour shift. I worked my ass off. I got off early today. I enjoyed my pool. That's all I did. What do you do? Live off the government. Work from home. Get a job. Get a life. I'm so tired of these neighbors. I'm so tired. My
What I'm
kid is
concerned
fed.
about is you guys all yelling at each other and it's not getting you
These
anywhere.
neighbors suck.
It doesn't matter. You live next to them.
They need a life.
Well, you can either move or
Outside of
ignore
all,
it.
trust me, it's
You
coming.
either deal with it or
It's
move. That's your
coming.
option.
I don't know. I might stay and let them love me in more than what they do now.
Or we can fart into the wind and they call you guys out here.
Maybe I'll stay
All of the police isn't
forever.
illegal.
It appears talking isn't getting anybody anywhere. So when other officers arrive, they decide to give her a citation for disorderly conduct. But of course, that only makes things worse.
So Tabitha, you are going to get a citation for disorderly conduct for your behavior today, okay?
If I go beat her ass, will you just arrest me?
We sure will.
Like, if I beat her ass, just arrest me for something that I'm... No, if I'm getting a citation, just arrest me
Tabitha,
for beating
relax.
her ass.
Relax.
I will gladly go to jail. No, I don't deserve that. I did wrong.
Okay,
I did
so
nothing
listen to me.
wrong.
Tabitha. Come here, Tabitha.
I'm here. I'm in my yard. But if you're giving me a citation or giving me something, give me something.
I've warned her
else.
for already.
Okay, she's going to be arrested.
Okay, if I'm going to be arrested,
go
I'm
ahead.
being. Don't touch me. Don't, please don't
If
touch
you resist me, I'm going to take you.
Don't touch me. Please, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I did wrong.
You're under arrest. Turn around.
I did not do wrong. Get off of me.
Quit tensing up.
I did not do wrong.
Relax. Hey,
I
this is
did
not
wrong.
Stop, okay? This is
I
not
didn't
what you're resisting. Now you're relax. Now you're resisting, Tabitha.
Because I'm not. I'm just saying I'm fed up. I'm human.
Relax.
They have caused trouble constantly.
I got her arm. Stop.
Why do you have to do it so tight?
Put your hand
like
behind
my
your
hand's little.
Put your hand behind your
It
back.
is.
Ma'am, stand over there.
Put your hand behind
It
your back.
is.
No, put your hand behind.
No, because you got it so tight.
Even the arrest is difficult, to nobody's surprise.
Lift up.
Well, I can't lift up if you're holding on
You're
to
not
me.
doing it. Listen to what I'm telling you.
I can't if you're holding on to me.
Go ahead, sit in the car.
God.
Get in the car. Sit in the car.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Why? Why? Stop!
Let me talk to her. Let me talk to her. Well, let's shut the door first. Once we shut the door, you can talk to her.
Put your foot in the car.
Yeah, put that foot in the car.
Put
Can I get my clothes?
Put your foot in the car.
Now. Come on now.
Put your foot in the car.
You know I didn't do anything.
No,
Put your foot in the car.
No, because they don't want to mind their business. I didn't do wrong.
Put your foot in the car.
Despite the combined efforts of the police and her family, Tabitha continues to stubbornly resist.
I did not.
Okay, here, put her foot in the car. I will. Tap. Tap. This is nothing. Come on. Come on. Nope.
No, you know I didn't do anything.
You didn't. But okay, put your foot in the car. All right?
What did I do?
You're going to sober up, and then I'm going to come and get you. Okay? Come on. Come on. Put your foot in the car. Stop.
Because I had some drinks
Okay.
at my own house.
You're fine, though.
My own
You're fine.
privacy that
You're
I'm
fine.
paying for.
You're fine. You're fine. Put your foot in the car. You're going to sober up. And
No, I want clothes on. I'm not putting my foot. I want clothes on.
We're not letting her get out, so you can grab a jacket or something to slip over.
Well, I'm not shutting the door until I get clothes on
No, you
because
will.
this
You
is
will.
inappropriate.
You will.
No, I'm not.
All right, back up.
I want my clothes.
I got it. Sure, just do me a favor and back up.
I want my
Back
clothes.
up.
Will you listen, please?
I want my clothes.
God damn!
I want my clothes.
Put your foot in the car.
Can I please have
Put your foot in the car. Stop resisting. Stop resisting and put your foot in the car.
clothes.
Well, you should have never did what you was doing without.
Do what I did. Miss Callister, please, you know me.
God damn.
Put your feet in the car because you're facing more charges. The more that you do this, put your feet in the car. We'll talk about the clothes. We're not taking the handcuffs off and you're not getting dressed right here.
I just want clothes.
Stop and listen to me. Stop and listen to me.
After even more convincing, the officers finally ran out of patience.
We have an obligation to stop you from going to your neighbor's property.
Cameras all over.
When he told me, we'll continue this discussion.
When he told me,
I'm going to put your feet in the car, and if I get hurt, then you're going to get charged with a felony. You understand that?
trying to make everybody be, they hurt me, tase me, shoot me. I don't give a I don't care because I didn't do wrong. I didn't do wrong.
Kick at him.
I didn't do anything.
After what must have been an excruciating journey, the officers take her to jail for processing. Of course, Tabitha never stopped yelling.
I worked my ass off.
I'm giving you the opportunity to get out of the car. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, and I have an opportunity to call my lawyer because I did nothing wrong.
You can contact
I own my own property.
Let's go.
I did nothing wrong. Officers
You need to
would call
stop.
30 minutes. I'm not. Oh yeah, I'm so big, all set
Tabitha managed to turn what was supposed to be a citation into charges of resisting arrest, criminal trespassing, and disorderly conduct. Her bail was set at $10,000, and she's looking at a maximum of 120 days in jail and $1,150 in fines if found guilty. Our next case takes us to Florida. This time, officers are forced to deal with a different breed of Karen. On the 18th of February, 2022, officers received a complaint about some men hanging out around a seawall, potentially smoking marijuana. So an officer was dispatched to investigate. Little did he know he was about to come face to face with a Karen who fancies himself a First Amendment auditor.
Good. Well, no. City employee calls. Alright. You're saying you guys are smoking weed, so. Right or what?
So tired. We're all gonna get sued and you're all gonna get fired.
Okay. He says you're smoking weed. I don't know. I'm here to check it out.
Am I? Can you smell it? Off.
So I'm trying to figure out what the
off and die. Okay?
What's your problem?
I have a problem with you because you're.
Did you talk to the city? Did you talk to the city?
I'll talk to the city every time I want.
Just talk to the city employee today, though.
Talk to any employee today.
Okay.
What city employee?
I don't know. One of the rec center employees called me.
Yeah?
Come out and talk to you. So
He came out and talked to me. A rec center employee.
No, he wanted me to come out and talk to you.
Oh, yeah?
Just trying to figure out if he's already talked to you and addressed it, that's all. I don't know why.
Leave me alone. Stop following me. Stop following me. You're stalking me. Am I being detained? Good. Go back to your car.
It smells like marijuana, does it?
I smell like marijuana because I have a marijuana thing, and I smoke marijuana every day.
You have a medical marijuana card?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Then that's fine. That's all you have to say.
You smell like f***ing egg rolls. You and fish sauce. You racist.
Those comments and you want to call me racist. Good job, Blair.
Again.
All right.
The shockingly agitated man is 53-year-old Blair Houston. He's got a bone to pick with the police department, and he's ready to make his grievances known.
Have a good day.
You gave me a misdemeanor that was trumped up charges 4 days later because you're bouncing to the beat of the f***ing chief of police who's a piece of and the mayor who's a piece of and you're a piece of by association. You wrote me that ticket. You're a scumbag, bad cop. That's what you are.
Deal with that ticket in court, sir.
I dealt with the ticket in court.
Then we're done then.
Because you're a piece of liar. And you lied.
Okay.
You said I obstructed justice. You said you were taking the keys from me. You asked for my keys of the boat. Bullshit. You asked me if I had insurance.
I didn't ask you.
You didn't ask me if I had keys. You're a liar! Get out of my face! Piece of shit.
Next time you're going to cause a disturbance, I'm going to get for disorderly conduct, so they might want to stop because other people are getting the breach of the peace.
As much as
No, you can't. You can't yell out in public. You can't cause a disturbance. So, give you a warning for this one. Have a good day.
Blair didn't get in trouble for the marijuana, but he was guilty of a different offense. You see that little dog he's carrying with him? Well, he's about to receive a citation for having it off its leash. This time, one of his buddies shows up, another self-proclaimed First Amendment auditor.
Serious happening.
To have people and to gather people up that aren't vaccinated and throw them in camps, would you do that?
Would you do that? Would you disobey a direct order? Come on, give us an answer.
Even if it's against the Constitution. You go against the Constitution if you're directed to. You don't know? That's a bad officer.
Oh my God.
You were sworn duty to the Constitution. Do you realize
Constitution.
that? You took an oath
God,
to the
country,
not
core.
You didn't take an oath to your higher ups.
God,
You
country,
understand that?
core.
You understand how our rights are being eroded right now? And that you are a tool to erode our rights, and you're supposed to be a tool to uphold our rights. You understand that?
And you're being used.
So why would you hold your shoulders up and shrug if you don't know what you would do? So you would take people into internment camps and burn them too.
Oh.
They could get killed.
Oh, wow.
No, let's go into that. That's exactly
wow.
how it's happening.
Dude.
This is it. You need to look up in your history. This is what's happening.
They spend most of their time trying to antagonize the officer and goad him into saying something that would implicate him in their First Amendment audit. They spend the rest of the time complaining that the citation is taking too long.
get that hazard lights on, right?
Yeah, this is for a dog leash.
Or
he just wanted me to wait around.
For a dog leash, you're gonna block this guy getting smoked.
Well, he has a dog on camera because I let him off the lead, let him out of my arms for a second. So I'm not allowed to stand there with a dog in my arms. I can't stand out here in the sun. I'm gonna go stand there.
With your permission. Do I have your permission? Oh, exalted one, cops we're supposed to bow down to because you're so freaking important. Who doesn't even know? Who doesn't even know the order of priority? God, country, establishment, whatever, core, police force.
Who doesn't know the order, Blair?
The belly aching goes on for some time. Blair even tries calling 911 on the police officers at one point.
So to get his boat in here, now he has to do it ahead of you guys. You guys are being jerks and holding up the road.
20 minutes.
Write the ticket, dude. Do good about leaving this guy here the whole time, ruining his day, taking away 20 minutes of his time.
No, he's not.
This is a retaliatory ticket for carrying his dog. Your dog off the leash for 2 seconds.
Write me a dog leash ticket, bro.
Blair, call 911 and tell him you're being illegally detained right now.
I'm calling 911.
I'm telling him it's been 15 minutes that you've been detained by the police for a simple dog.
It's been 25 minutes.
Yes, 25 minutes. I got 27 minutes.
This isn't going to turn out well for you, Yan.
You want to sign a citation?
I got 5 people waiting.
Oh, now it is. Now he calls 911. Now they want to give it to you.
Oh, now they're
now
giving
he wants
me
to
the
give you
ticket.
the ticket.
Oh, now
You're
they're
a
giving me the
scumbag.
ticket. I want a record
You're
of
a straight
this.
scumbag.
All right, Mr.
Unless he's
Houston,
retarded,
here's your citation.
which he might be.
I'll be with you in a minute. I'm on the phone.
Please shut your mouth.
If you're on the phone with 911, it's not an emergency call, sir.
It is emergency. You are illegally detaining me, sir.
I'm going to explain to you the first
Please
time
don't
it's going to be a
approach me, sir. I'm
misuse of
afraid for my
911.
life.
Now you can wait.
It's going to be a misuse of 911 if you continue to use 911 services.
Now you
can hang out.
No, you're making this. You're being illegally detained.
You've been warned.
I hung up. I hung up. I hung up as soon as you told me that. I complied.
All right, sir. Come on over here. You can sign your citation.
Why don't you come over here?
You hung up the phone now.
I prefer I do it right over here.
Even with the citation given, Blair and his friends aren't quite satisfied yet.
So that's why I wanted to
That's
make
why
sure
you're
I got
not
it correct
writing
for you, and
the
I didn't want to overcharge you.
Yeah.
All right,
you're
sir.
not right.
Because you don't know what
This is
you're
the First
doing.
Amendment.
You had to change it because you don't know what you're doing.
Our paperwork was a little updated, so thank you.
Oh, they reduced the charge now?
Yes, they reduced the fine now to $60 instead of $93. All right, sir.
The government? Okay, did you hear what he just said?
You want to move your car out of the road now?
The fine for dog walking used to be
You want to get your car out of the road now?
60.
You want to get your car out of the road now?
Are we done?
You're violating 316. Get your car out of the road. You can now move it.
And with that, Blair went on his merry way, with a citation for $60 for having his dog off its leash. First case takes us to Cape Coral, Florida. It was a Tuesday night in the world-famous cigar bar on Cape Coral Parkway. A 66-year-old woman named Pamela North locked herself in the bathroom and refused to come out, forcing the staff to call police.
You're being absolutely ridiculous right now.
So you guys asked her to come out?
Can you please just come out of the bathroom so that way we can get our paperwork done and leave? I would really love to not spend the whole night in the cigar bar bathroom babysitting you because you won't be an adult and come out and talk to us. No, because we have a job to do and you're interfering with our job. We're not leaving. We legally cannot leave you. So if you don't come out of here, then we're just going to have to come in.
Pamela stubbornly stayed inside that bathroom for well over 30 minutes, ignoring orders from the police. She was hiding because earlier in the evening, she had gotten into a confrontation with the manager of another bar when he wouldn't let her drive home drunk. Pamela punched him in the chest, went to the cigar bar, and hid in the bathroom stall. Eventually, officers got tired of asking nicely and informed her they were about to force their way in.
What's your name?
Pamela.
Pamela, are you there?
Kamala.
This is Sergeant Mills with the Cape Coral Police Department. Okay, I hear you. Listen, this establishment has asked that we trespass you from this establishment, so close that. So the bar you're in right now has asked us to trespass you. They no longer want you in the building, and they would like us to escort you out. Therefore, you have two choices. One, you can come out of there, and we will escort you out. 2, we will force our way in and you will go to jail tonight. Those are your 2 choices. So pick one in the next 3 seconds.
I'm fine.
All right, turn around.
Go ahead, turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Being placed under arrest.
Oh my God, you're liars. I'll break my phone.
So this didn't have to happen.
No, it didn't.
You made it happen.
No, I didn't.
You literally walked yourself into an arrest tonight by not coming out of your stall. Just want to let you know. I asked you
Fine.
plenty of times.
Okay.
Very nicely.
Yeah, nicely. Yeah, real nice.
I did.
The officers immediately arrested her for resisting their orders, but Pamela wasn't going to come quietly. She had a few choice words for the officers. The insults started out small at first.
Hey, this north, that's not you. I always supported you. But not now.
Right here.
Are you serious? I'm walking, I'm not even drunk.
Female.
Oh,
Can you get a light for me?
bend over.
Pamela, do you have anything in your pockets?
Seriously? Really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
You're
Really?
behaving like a child.
Oh, you.
As the routine search continued, Pamela only got more agitated.
Stop!
No! Fill my
I'm searching you!
You try.
Yeah.
So there's another
If you
charge,
try to touch me again, you're going to be arrested for battery, okay?
battery my ass.
Okay.
Oh, aren't you good?
Now we have turned. So
Come on, bitch.
Okay. There's battery LEO. Congratulations,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Now
battery.
Okay,
now
that's
you've-
another charge.
Now
Come on.
you've accrued a.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah.
We're just making this worse for you.
Now you've
Oh,
accrued
yeah.
a felony.
Right.
Okay.
Move your foot.
Cooperate with officers. They're conducting their lawful business.
Okay.
All
Come
right.
on, do some more. Come on.
Okay.
That's on
Me.
Scoot over.
Okay.
Shove it up my.
Now you're being
Up my.
trusted.
I got it.
Scoot your foot out.
Go grab his property bag.
Nothing was off the table for this foul-mouthed Karen.
Get it on. Yeah, because you're a lesbian. Is what?
Ma'am, you're making a series of bad decisions here, and I'm trying to get you
Not
to
going to
stop
trip back.
making more.
Her jacket on.
Oh, you. You want me to take it off?
No, I don't, actually.
All right, well, you.
Even while she sat in the back of a cruiser, Pamela wouldn't stop running her mouth. Instead, she threw racist insults into the mix.
Yeah, you're much. Oh, yeah.
You need to scoot over.
Nothing but
You need to
a
scoot
dumb
over.
bitch.
Scooch in.
Scooch in.
Scooch in or I'll push you in.
Scoot to the left.
Push me then.
Get in the car so I can put your seat
I
on.
am. I'm in.
Get in the car more. There it is.
Aren't you?
Lovely.
As you can imagine, her actions had consequences. Pamela was sent to Lee County Jail, facing charges of resisting officers, battery on police, and threatening officers. Worst case scenario, she could face up to 7 years in prison, although it's more likely going to be a year in jail, up to 5 years on probation, and $7,000 in fines. Our next case is also in Florida. On the 17th of August, 2022, officers were called to a restaurant to remove a woman causing a disturbance.
Okay, the manager of this establishment has asked you to leave the business. Now you need to turn and walk out the door.
Love, the
That way.
manager of this business is an idiot.
That may be, but you gotta go right now.
Yes,
Turn
it
around and
is.
start walking there. Turn around. Come on, you don't want to go to jail. Walk out.
Go ahead.
Go on, walk.
Go ahead.
Go.
Go ahead.
Trespass, come on, man. Come on, just turn around and walk out. I know. Go ahead and walk out. Come on. Come on, start walking.
For what reason?
Managers,
I'm going to the
you're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Hands behind your back. Ma'am, turn around. Turn around. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting. You're under arrest for trespassing and resisting arrest.
Get your hands
I don't
off
do
me.
requests.
Get your hands off me.
Jupiter 968.
968. Hands off me.
I'll be 1015, my
Get
friends.
your hands off me.
Signal 80, signal 51, and all right with that. If I can get a cage car.
Get your hands off me.
She was exactly as cooperative as you'd expect. As the officers lead her out of the establishment, her friends come to the rescue.
She's got to deal with a friend. She's being arrested. You have to stay over here with me.
Okay, why?
Well, we told her to leave. She was trespassed by management, and then she attempted to push through the police officer and myself, so now she's being placed under arrest for resisting arrest and trespass.
Look at this twisting my arm. Doreen, look at this twisting my arm.
Hey guys, come on.
Ma'am, you got to stay here. Ma'am. Ma'am.
No, don't tell me what to do.
I'm telling you what to do.
Yeah.
Don't walk over here.
Of course you can look
Okay.
over. Look how tight he made these tough. Look what he's doing to me. Look, he's cutting off my circulation. He's twisting my arm because I told the manager I wasn't happy with the waiter.
I'm not inferring anything.
You're welcome to stand on the sidewalk. It already is being recorded.
Record it.
Already is.
Because I told the manager that I wasn't happy with the waiters gossiping. When we were asking for our salt and pepper, and they were standing there talking together. And I said,
She's been arrested because she wouldn't leave the business after she was told to leave. That's why.
my wrist under.
You're
cutting
under
my
arrest. No.
circulation.
You pulling on this cuff?
Cutting my circulation.
Pulling on this cuff is why it's hurting.
You're cutting my circulation. My son is a
He's going to
state
jail.
trooper.
Come on.
Are you
Going to jail.
kidding me?
Why?
Okay. Would you mind pulling her phone?
Murder.
I'm not hurting her.
No.
Her pulling on these cuffs is what's hurting
They try
her.
their best to argue for her freedom, but that doesn't get them very far.
After she was told to leave by management, so she's being arrested for failure to leave upon trespass and resisting arrest.
Can you let her go? She didn't understand what was going on.
She understood. She was given multiple warnings and told to leave.
I mean, let it go because I can't wait to see this play out.
You know what? We're going to post everything on Facebook.
Okay. You're more than welcome to.
Take a picture of us, okay?
Oh my gosh,
Take a picture of us.
I've been taking pictures.
Yeah.
I got them.
It's like
this
women.
warrant's being arrested? Are you
Women having dinner together. With
Are you,
nobody's fucking staff.
The owner, the manager?
No, I'm the security supervisor for the property.
You're really smart. You're really
Honey, Alexa's going to be stranded if I don't pick her up. I am so sorry. That's why.
Once we get a female officer here, I need a double lock. Then we also got to get the purse off.
Right? This is what we pay our police for. I
mean, this is a grandmother, a mother. Come on, guys. I mean,
And have you go over to the side of the car, okay?
The back and forth goes on for a while, and at some point, she gets tired of standing around and wants to get the arrest over with.
So why are we standing here? Let's get the show on the road.
So he just pulled up. We need a female to come over here. A male is not going to touch you.
Well, I am in public. So why is this all happening in public? The officer said he's going to take me into the police station. So let's go. I don't know why I'm standing out here. This will go in the history book, okay? I hope you're getting a good record of this. Yeah. This is what I get for complaining about bad service to a bad manager.
That's not what happened.
That's
You were told to
exactly.
leave.
That's exactly what happened.
Yes, but it's
And I am going to just see this all the way through. I am
it's a
so
private-
glad.
It's a private establishment. They can kick anybody out for anything.
Yeah, they can kick anyone out. Stay safe with this? Are you kidding? There's no safety here. This is a communist country. This kind of treatment.
Still, she hasn't learned her lesson and continues to be quite uncooperative with the officers, much to her own detriment.
Do you want to keep your jewelry on you? They're going to remove all these.
Why? For what reason?
Why would you think I'd be kidding?
I don't know.
They're going to take all this when you go into the jail, so that's why I'm asking you.
Doreen.
No, Doreen can't come over here until I give her permission to come over.
Yeah.
Would you be okay with turning that over?
You want to strip me? Take my clothes too.
That a
Take
yes
my clothes
or
too.
no?
Okay? Take my shoes, take my clothes. Take everything.
The bracelet. and jewelry is an option. Okay? You think about it.
This is how you treat a law-abiding citizen. Someone who works for the community. This is how you treat someone.
I explained it to you, didn't I?
I heard everything you said.
I've been nothing but respectful to you, correct?
These handcuffs on me, having my belongings stripped from me is not respectful to me. Having me stand out here in public handcuffed because I complained about the wait staff is not respectful. That is the problem.
Well, I explained to you why you're being arrested.
Let's go. What are we waiting for?
Yes,
Let's go.
Yes, do paperwork.
While I'm standing out there?
I asked you if you wanted to sit down.
I want to go.
To absolutely nobody's surprise, when it actually came time to leave, she continued to be stubborn.
Take this off, you know?
No, we're not taking them off. Sit down. You said you wanted to go, right?
Are we going now?
Shortly, but you have to sit in the car, okay?
Tell my church to come. They're at church. Tell them to come here. Tell Millie to bring everybody. Bring everybody from church.
Carol, you need to sit in the car.
Everybody. Tell everybody
Carol,
to come.
we're Carol, come on.
Tell them to bring everybody now.
Watch your head.
On their way out, the arresting officers met with a female officer, so they needed to bring her down and conduct a proper search. You can probably already tell how it went.
I asked to be driven back to the public place where I was, instead of being in the secluded area where none of my friends and nobody can see me. I do not feel safe here, and I have been saying, I have been...
You have a police officer with you.
Are you kidding me? The police officer who put handcuffs on me and twisted my arm because I complained about the wait staff. No, I don't. I don't feel safe here, and I want to be in a public place.
Would you like to just deal with me only? I have nothing to do with this situation. I'm a female to female. I can just handle it and ask them to step back.
They told me they were pretty good.
Don't know if you go. I'm literally trying to be nice. I'm probably going to be nice to shoot you whatever run into me. I swear to God. I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to be nice to you. Okay, but I'm sorry you put yourself into this situation. Nobody else did everything. Okay. Take your right leg and step out. I'm trying. I asked you. They've asked you multiple times to come out by yourself and you're not doing it, so now I'm going to have to help you.
I asked to go into
Step out. We're done with all this. Step out of the car.
You're done with all what?
Trying to negotiate with you. Come out. Well, you're under arrest right now. You have to cooperate with our booking procedures.
Once again, the officers have to force her to comply.
I'm not cooperating. No, ma'am, no. That needs to come out. Take that right leg.
Austin, do you want to pull her out that way? You want us to pull you across the car?
You're not gonna push me.
Perfect. Then
You're
just
not
step out.
gonna prod me.
Come on.
You're not gonna twist my arm like you are now.
There, just
What
relax.
kind of a man are you? What kind of a man
Carol, take a
treats
breath.
woman
Relax.
like that? Get the off
You're
my
tensing
arm.
and bracing your arms,
You're
twisting your
squeezing
hand.
my
I'm not
fucking arm.
holding your arm so you get under control.
Off my arm. I'm in handcuffs.
Relax.
What
Take a
kind of
breath.
a man are you?
Relax.
I hate you. What are you pushing my hair
And
out
let her
for?
finish checking you.
Check your hair.
See this? This is how they treat a woman, a mother, a grandmother, a teacher, a therapist, a law-abiding citizen who goes to church. Get the f*** off my bra!
Come on.
Get off me!
Come on.
Yeah, let me put my hands all over you. Tell me, take it easy.
All she needs to do is
Get off me! Get off me!
just
Get off
relax.
me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
So when you put those on,
Off me!
listen, she's up. Hey, you're gonna put change. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna borrow yours. Okay.
We're going to keep those on. When you're done, we'll swap it. Good on the search? Did you find anything? Like you got
I didn't feel anything.
Okay.
So.
Right.
Mother and grandmother, this is what they're doing.
We're going to transport you shortly. Have a seat. Come on, sit down. Turn around.
Why? Otherwise you'll push me down.
Push you down.
Get off my arm.
If you start flailing around, I'm going to have to hold your arm again, okay? Okay, there you go. Now keep up your end of it. Sit down.
I want to go directly to the police station this time, instead of sitting here in a secluded area.
She was ultimately taken to the police station, just like she wanted, and was charged with resisting arrest and trespassing. If found guilty, she's looking at either up to 1 year in jail or 1 year on probation and a fine of up to $2,000.
And then she started calling us Mexican trash. Please make them leave. Yes, they don't belong here.
This is Blair Featherman, a 49-year-old woman who on July 2nd, 2023, was recorded assaulting and hurling racist remarks at a Spanish family at her neighborhood pool in Lakewood, Colorado. She stated, among other things, that the family don't belong here. We'll let you decide whether she means the Alta Green Mountain apartments or the country as a whole. After this footage of Mrs. Featherman was recorded, she still decided it was a good idea to call the police. 6 officers responded to the scene and were greeted by a trove of people, all willing to stand up for the victims.
So both my boys rent an apartment here. They reserved the clubhouse to have a family barbecue and family gathering, a few friends. When I arrived with food, the blonde girl gave me crap about, she came up to the gate and she said, "Do you have a fob?" I said, "No, but my boys live here." She said, "Well, I work at the front desk," which she doesn't. Then as more of our family started gathering, she was getting more pissed and more pissed. She started mouthing off to my granddaughter saying, "Where's Lexi? What did she tell Lexi? You don't live here? What are you doing here? You don't live here?" We're just getting very, very nasty. My son, who lives here, tried to go over and, calm the situation like, "Hey, we're having a family barbecue. We live here. We've got a fob." And her brother went down on him, attacked him. He fell on the rocks.
I'm sorry, can you...
The family then shows the officers this footage. Whilst they were the first to see it, this embarrassing clip would soon end up gracing the eyes of millions.
Yeah, it's true. You have a fob, 2 people. You have a Mexican party in the pool. Trash. Oh yeah, you can't do that. You can't just record me.
Hire people along here. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you guys are such losers. Go back down to Denver. I live here. Nowhere where you ever came from, you low class swine. Oh my God, it's so dumb, and you're wearing it at the pool, you idiot. Yeah, you don't even know what Hermes is. I have Hermes sandals on. Oh yeah, and these? Hold on, wait, this is good. And these? No. Hermes. No.
Like most Karens, Blair attempted to make herself seem more important than Alexis Alba, shaming for wearing the designer brand Hermes, almost as if she believes people who don't look like her don't belong in such expensive clothes. The family then continued providing their accounts to the officers.
The blonde girl.
The blonde girl that
This lady?
No,
over
she's
there.
Do you see her with her thong on?
Okay.
That's her. And then she started calling us Mexican trash. Just total being extremely derogatory.
Okay, so what do you want the police to do here?
We don't want you guys to do anything. They called
You want to press charges or anything?
No, but
I have a suspicion that there was probably some cat fighting and
there was
alcohol going on, mutual blah 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 blah.
Exactly. They're the ones called the peace. Okay. We're
So
just
what's
trying
the
to
plan?
go on with our evening. That's it. We just got upset because we thought they were racial profiling.
They were.
And she said,
and
"Oh,
that's
go
what
back
what
home."
pissed us off.
Yeah.
Go back
You guys don't want to press charges.
And you know what? We're not Mexican. We're Spaniard, man.
We go our separate ways with our
There's a difference.
There is.
No, and it pisses me off because we're brown and attractive people. There was a little bit of jealousy going
We're
on
code
there.
for it if we didn't already say.
So if we could just
We just wanted to diffuse it. They called it. We just wanted to diffuse it.
While the family of victims are completely calm, cordial, and polite with the police, the same can't be said for Mrs. Featherman, who's about to show these officers just how entitled she really is.
Can we chat? What's going on?
Well, so basically this pool lately has had a lot of pool hoppers. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I like to enjoy my pool. I have 2 girls that don't even come to the pool anymore because of all the pool hoppers.
Okay.
They don't even enjoy it because we know who is here and who's not.
Okay.
So apparently I think they had a birthday party or something, but I asked, so here's all I did. I was right here, and see the Louis Vuitton guy, he's the one who started it off. I said to him, I said, do you have a fob? Because that's what everyone's saying. It's not just me. Other people are living there asking for people with
Was
fobs.
he with the big group over there?
Right, but I said you're only allowed to have 2 people. Meanwhile, the whole pool is filled with a party. These people don't have a fob. You're only allowed to have 2 guests, not 20.
Sure.
So we're over here, mind you. This whole crew over here comes over, bomb rushes me. I had 2 girls trying to kill me. So I tried to defend myself, but my phone is gone, and I recorded everything, and they probably have my phone.
Who has your phone?
We don't know. Someone took my phone because I recorded the whole thing.
What kind of phone was it?
It was an iPhone, the smaller one, not the big one.
7 or 10?
Shoot, I don't know.
Okay. How much
it
did it
had
cost
like
you?
I don't even know. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I put it on record, and I was recording the whole thing, and they took my phone.
Featherman paints herself as the victim of an assault by 2 women, as well as the theft of her cell phone. However, as more and more officers respond to the scene and begin interviewing more witnesses, a very different story to her own keeps being corroborated over and over.
I think it started, I hate to say this, I think she's racist. She's saying I don't belong here, I don't live here.
But I just want to let it be known, like, I want to press charges because she did put her hand on my son. And she just keeps going on saying that we're dirty Mexicans, that we don't belong here, we need to go back to where we came from, we're trash.
She started all of that, and so she started making racist remarks to this entire group over here. I'm not even a part of them. Like, she started making racist remarks. So 2 of them went over there and they're like, what's the deal? She swung on the girl who has like the pink bikini over there. She swung on her, so then she started fighting her. Yes, but in this entire time, I was even telling her, like, I'm like here swimming with my kids. I was like, hey, can you guys just chill out? She's like, wait, parenting, take your kids out the pool. I'm like, well, maybe you guys should stop fighting. Like,
They say every story has 2 sides, but it seems more like this one has a dozen sides saying the same thing and one lying. But in any investigation, someone has to take down everyone's account. Here, one very patient officer has been doing just that with Blair and her friends.
Because I've got a female with pretty good injuries that is blaming you as well. It's kind of this thing.
Well, maybe she attacked me.
Maybe you did,
myself.
maybe you did. I don't know.
Okay,
Oh
so
God, she
here,
came
I'm
at me.
going to tell you right now. So when you
run
move
after
from
her.
one area
Good,
to come
I
to the
almost
other
put an
area,
ice
that's
ball
an
out.
aggressive act.
Well, I get that.
Is it not?
I get
My
it.
man?
Oh, God,
I mean, depending on the circumstances.
Okay, but more than one person, absolutely. When you're dealing with one person and 8 people come over, that's an aggressive act.
Can I explain one thing? So, and again, I don't know the whole story about what you guys were talking about with my partner over here. I was conversing with some of the folks over there, and then this is what they told me, and correct me if any of this is accurate or wrong, okay? So,
While Blair and her friends continue rattling off lies about who attacked who, which again have already been disproven by video evidence, an officer who's totally done entertaining their entitlement returns to give them a reality check.
Right. Okay, so here's the bottom line. I'm going to speak now, and you guys can follow up with me tomorrow after I review the camera. Okay. I have an independent witness that is one-on-one basis with the district manager here. I said you were saying racist stuff, instigating everything, blowing it up, and then when they confronted you, you couldn't handle it. Well, we're going to review the cameras tomorrow when they come in. I'm going to talk to Wyatt, okay? And I'll see what happened, okay? We've got them identified. I will look at the cameras. If it's one side or the other, we'll handle it appropriately. That's all, okay? It's not personal. We just can't verify anything today. And this guy who called the district manager, we can't make him leave today. That's where we're at.
Not willing to tolerate any more interruptions, the brief shift into a tougher one from this officer gives a much-needed wake-up call to Blair and her male cronies. Sadly, it doesn't work, as they all keep trying to play victim while a dozen unrelated people all corroborate her culpability. Maybe they'll finally take accountability when shown some irrefutable proof.
He lives here, he had the guy's number on the fly, and he was an independent witness. Okay? So, Who? You know who I talked to?
No, you don't know who.
It's none of them. It's an independent person that was sitting by themselves that said you were saying horrible racist things, and they got upset about it. Well, but this guy's not affiliated with them. That's why I'm like, okay, is he telling me the truth since he's not you or them?
Oh, so when I get ambushed by all of them coming over here,
that's what we're going to review the camera for.
4 times.
Okay.
So there's 2 discriminating things.
I get it, and that's why I want the
And they
camera
don't
before we do
belong
it,
here.
before we make any action.
They
Okay.
don't belong here.
They do if they reserve the clubhouse, which is what they did.
Unless we do disorderly
Look at that.
So
Look at all of
let me
that.
tell you something. According to the guy who was on the phone with, that I believe to be the district manager, if they paid the $200 to rent that out, they've got the clubhouse for that day.
Not the pool.
Yeah, the pool.
No.
Yeah, the pool.
But they usually.
Why don't you argue
for some
with Wyatt
reason you don't
tomorrow
like
about
me?
their civil agreements?
Listen.
Because you've been calling me all kinds of horrible things since I
I've
got
been calling horrible things.
These cops, I'm listening to you. Okay.
I didn't see these.
Yeah, you did to your buddy on the phone. It's on the
Look,
buddy
if
cam.
you have your own
Okay?
insecurities, I can't deal with that.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna review the footage tomorrow, and
It's like I'm in trouble because I paid.
You're not in trouble. Do you see me writing your ticket? We're putting you in
Usually
handcuffs.
they will tell us.
Well, they didn't. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about that. Okay, if that's their policy, if that's their, they didn't. I'm sorry.
It seems Blair's entitlement knows no bounds. Even after learning that the family they accused of not living there had the building manager on speed dial, called him, and confirmed they had paid to book the pool, she refuses to take any accountability, somehow doubling down on her delusions.
Look at this. This is a joke job.
I want you to
Do you
be
see all this? That's my hair they pulled out. Other than the fact. All of them.
Okay.
She's upset.
I know.
All of them.
What we're trying to say at this point, we're going to review camera footage and follow up building management. I get it.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go from there. Right.
And if this guy needs a fat fine because he's lied about renting the place out, or X, Y, and Z, or if someone assaulted her, we'll deal with that.
And I'm going to tell you, if they did rent it out and it's legit, then they're legit. But it's still, you have an assault. You have an assault going on.
In America, I believe you can say whatever you want
To a point. So there is a
to a point, but to
there is
say
we have a charge in here, disorderly conduct. It's saying things that are likely to incite violence.
In Colorado, disorderly conduct can range from Class 1 to 3 misdemeanors. The officer is referring to a Class 1 offense involving public disturbances or offensive utterances. However, charges here seem unlikely. This officer is just showing an impeccable example of trying to de-escalate a situation. Blair and her group eventually leave the pool, believing they're right, but they'd soon be in for a major reality check.
Well, and I'm here tomorrow and Tuesday.
I think they stole my flip-flops too. You probably have never had nice flip-flops in your life.
Cody. So we're in at 3 o'clock.
Of course, once video of Blair was posted on social media, she went viral, being called the poolside Karen. Despite the fact that no charges were filed, the public backlash was enough for Blair to think it was a good idea to go on a media tour in a paper-thin attempt at making herself look like the victim.
They swarmed over like a swarm of bees. It was very fast. I was literally curled up in the ball, just like this, trying to do as much as I could to get them from getting in close to me, because I had 4 women on top of me.
Thankfully, most people can see right through her act. Now, click the video on screen and watch as I delve further into more cases.